Hi, Internet. I can tell that you're here because the music's gone. And
Is it?
Yes,
not
it is.
our hearts,
Yes, it is.
but for the Internet, yeah, it is.
Hello, Internet.
Welcome.
Hi.
We're glad to see you.
This is Tomb of Annihilation. Pat's here. How long will Pat be here? Will he be here next week? I don't know.
Will there be another? Will he
Can I move
die
the camera back
tonight?
a little bit so I don't have to like lean forward to be
Maybe.
seen?
No!
Yes.
Sure.
That's good.
So the reason we put you that far away from the
I know.
mic, Celine.
I know, I'm hyper. I don't know why. I got really hyper all of a sudden. The coffee's kicking in, that's why.
You know what? The beer
There's
is
coffee,
The
yeah.
beer is helping out the coffee.
There you go. It's a tag team effort.
We all brought our own
Oh,
coffee.
look at me!
Tag team
Anyway,
effort.
Internet. Here we are.
So we're playing Tomb of Annihilation. Pat played Mary last week because Celine was doing family things, but now she's back.
Hey.
So Pat said I can be here, maybe. Actually, he didn't tell us. He just showed up.
My phone broke today also.
Your phone
The
broke?
screen.
Was it?
Wow.
I don't know why that was so funny.
Don't worry. I'll
Can
wait.
you hand me that pencil?
It's alright.
No. I just like being
Oh man, Steam Funk, what's going on, man? Hello. So we're gonna pick up on. We started way late because
I am.
the problem was, well, it's not a problem really, but I had a lot of family over. I was prepping stuff for other streams ahead of this one, so there's a lot of things that came together, and then Pat showing up and planning for future conventions and whatnot led us to where we are. So, a couple of announcements right off the bat. Next Monday, the 23rd at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be playing a new stream on the internet with new folks that you haven't really seen on the stream here before. It will be 9 p.m. 9 p.m. to midnight on Monday, every other Monday, when the Belladonnas are not playing, is Princes of the Apocalypse. It will be starring Brittany from Venture Maidens, Davis from Dank Dungeons, Chelsea from North by North Quest, and Bucky from Taking Initiative. So, we just had a meeting beforehand, so be on the lookout for that. Jake, Sean, and I will be at PAX Unplugged
Yes, we will.
in November. We'll be playing D&D amongst other things. So if you're there, you should, hang out or at least say hi.
Say hi.
Maybe even play in the same game
You
as
might
us.
recognize it.
If you have tier 3
You might not. I might
characters.
be in costume.
That's true.
Sean might be in
I
costume.
might also be in costume.
Jake might be in costume
Jake,
too.
you're gonna dress up? I think we're gonna dress
Just a
up.
little.
We'll see.
I'm wearing black.
Like, mine's also, like, I'm wearing a suit. And
Are we doing that now? I thought you weren't doing that.
I was back in the next week!
You didn't tell me.
Yes, I
we're
did!
doing
I
it.
said, Ted, I thought about it,
You're
and I'm
really
back in.
dressing up in-
I don't
Those are
know.
my words.
I think you said that, but I don't think I got the pre-qualifying words.
Daredevil, when he
I think you just told me that.
Oh, before
Yeah,
we
I told you that.
Daredevil.
But you didn't tell me.
He's been, like,
What it was
What
about.
was it
Yeah, I
about?
get what
Okay.
you're saying.
Literally.
But I still told you I'm
like,
back
lucky
in.
and, like, yeah.
And again, Steamfunk, you said you're coordinating an Extra Life event. That is awesome. We are actually doing another Extra Life event on November 4th. So be on the lookout for that. It'll be live streamed here on the internet. And we're going to have a bunch of people. We're continuing from last year's Extra Life, 5 years in the future. So, Tomb of Annihilation is what we're playing right now.
Right.
So, Jake, tell us what happened last time.
Alright, so last time we were here, we were going through different temples trying to find puzzle cubes to different trickster gods, and unfortunately every time we got someplace it was already raided by somebody else. And then as we were going along, we got ambushed by the King of Feathers after we got ambushed by a group
Yuan T?
Yuan T.
Yeah.
And we almost died a lot. And
Yeah.
there was
Thank you
some
for the donations.
mud puppy. We're lucky to have you.
Yeah.
And Pat's extra points. And so
Yes.
we killed the King of Feathers, took some stuff, went and found a tomb, which we assume, or well, a cave entrance, which had an obelisk outside of it, which basically warned us to stay away, or else it's something. I think the name dropped was a Sararak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh wee.
So, and then there was a big old
angry.
gargoyle sitting up on top of it. So I was like, hey, let's not go there. And then we went and killed a bunch of kobolds and found like 13 gold because they were lame.
I think,
Could have bragged them. We didn't.
if I'm wrong, you can let me know. But I think the obelisk had kind of recesses for the puzzle cubes.
Yes. I believe it did.
You got.
I think.
You weren't sure if there were actual recesses on it, but you got the feeling based on the way the obelisk was designed that it behooved you to have all of them.
Okay.
Because you thought about it a little bit, and you're like, I don't know if we go in and we need all of them, and we get trapped, and we don't have all of them, we're stuck.
Here we are with most of them. And the next person who's here with the last couple gets to go in for free.
So, that is correct. You fought the King of Feathers. You won, but only barely.
But only barely. Like,
Murray
really
was
barely.
dead, but not really.
And then Murray was stoned, but not really.
No, I was.
Yeah, I know.
He was. Mary was stoned.
No, last time he definitely died in the acid of that King of Feathers, but I couldn't kill Sleet's character with that. Actually, no, he didn't die. Because it's only one failed save for the acid damage. So he didn't die, but he was damn sure close.
Yeah.
As close as you can get.
Basically.
Without your eyes getting wet. It's old Greg. Don't worry about it.
I never worry about it.
Alright, so anyway, we have 2 more shrines we gotta find.
Do you?
Or no, do we?
No, I think it's just one.
Just one.
Just Papazotto? Or Wongo?
I think just Wongo.
Just
I
Wongo.
think you found Wongo already.
I think we found Wongo.
But if they're
already.
on the northern
Iblis.
part, aren't they all going to
The
be gone
Iblis one,
already?
yes.
Yeah.
No, I have.
And
Ooh,
Papazotto...
we gotta check the last one.
Papazotto is the
How it works.
Iblis.
Oh no.
And Wongo is... the Sioux Monster.
Okay.
What's a Sioux Monster?
It's like a monkey.
Ah,
A baboonish monster.
So we gotta find that. And the thing is that we've
Same monkey.
done a lot of searching
Right,
throughout
yes.
this here city. Anyway, we ended in the market. We took a long rest.
Yes.
There's a market?
There
Yes.
was.
There
Oh, okay.
was a
Ruins,
market.
right?
Not anymore.
That's where they fought and killed some kobolds.
Yeah, we did.
To be fair, they started it.
So either the Red Wizards or the Yuan Ti have the other puzzle cubes.
Yeah.
Are the Yuan Ti like a thing? Like they have like a little...
Yeah, they have a conclave here.
Yeah,
A,
okay.
a city.
And they are
underneath
also
the
looking for
city.
the cubes.
Maybe.
Probably.
We don't know.
Yes, no, we know they are because they tried to suggest me to give them.
But
The
we
ones
don't
we
know
have.
if they wanted them or wanted to put them back.
That's true.
Because they've lived here.
Okay.
So if they wanted the puzzle cubes, I would assume that they would have got them already after it's been here for a couple hundred years. But we do know that that one guy we don't like is here.
Either way they want.
Ras Nsi?
Ras Nsi, that's his name. We don't like him.
Raz nephew, yeah. I don't
Raz Nibbling?
like him.
So, you guys know all of that. You have all but searched for Papazotl Shrine. It's the only one you have not found. You ended in the Ruined Bazaar, which is that little red roofed building.
Yep. This one. This
that
one.
one. Correct. You
All the
basically
X's are
haven't done
things
over
that we've
here.
already hit.
Yes,
Yeah.
we got some water travel going on.
I can hold my breath. Let's go.
And
Breathe
you,
underwater.
as you take your long rest,
Are there throat leeches?
Yes.
as you take your long rest, you are revisited by that dream
Dream number 3?
of the man, the skeletal figure in tattered robes, walking down the now dead streets of the city of Omu, wielding his skull-tipped staff, his sunken eyes glowing with dead light, and he approaches. He is even closer to you.
Oh no!
And then you wake up.
I think you're gonna get murdered.
Yeah,
in your
you alright?
dreams.
Yeah, are you?
I mean, yeah. You kind of jolted.
It's the best way to wake up in the morning. With a jolt, right?
I mean, I can help with that.
No.
If you want a jolt.
As
I
you
got you covered.
noticed, doing it all right on my own.
That's true. You did just comment on that.
Yeah.
You should come.
But if you like a jolt.
Shovel Knight, can
I
you
can
uncover
get
the door, please?
I can-
Shovel Knight will uncover the door. Yes, sir!
You're the best. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I go outside.
I follow Carrick.
I'll let you go
Kind of
first.
more
Bill,
jam. Oh no, I insist after you.
Rock, paper, scissors.
All right.
Alright, rock.
I go!
Paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, Mario goes at the door.
What do I see?
Ha!
You go
Um,
first. Second.
Wait, we're going
Ah,
into
shit,
the building?
No,
Is that
no.
just what's
No, we're
that? Oh,
leaving.
we're leaving the building?
You're
Alright, I'm
leaving.
outside.
You're outside the building, and you see running towards you a dwarf.
Oh no!
Oh shit! Wait!
Is it undead?
Oh shit!
No,
Ah,
but you see him being
Good.
chased by some undead.
Oh no!
And several and 4 red wizards
Do I-
throwing
Oh!
fireballs
Oh!
and lightning bolts, and
fuck.
he's
Wowee! This is
so
starting
go ahead
off
and roll for initiative.
strong. This is starting off well.
dicks.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I get it.
18.
13.
You're at -1.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. 18. Not bad though. Jake?
24.
Carrick is at
5 for
24.
Shovel Knight.
5.
Yeah, well,
Murray?
13.
I stole the
Bill.
good roll.
4!
Hey, less than Shovel Knight.
Hey.
Alright.
And I had advantage on that.
Aw.
Rolled a 5 and a
You're
1.
doing okay?
You guys are not, you don't have a lot of initiative over there, huh?
You got an 18.
I know, but.
With a -1.
Ha-cha-cha-cha.
What'd you get?
I got a 13.
Nice.
So how many undead
That's
and
average.
red
And that was with
wizards and
advantage, too.
shit.
Okay, I will tell you. Let me just get to the
Lots
page
of shit.
with the red wizards. There are
It's like, why don't I channel
4
divinity?
red wizards, so they're all going to go on the same. Is it fair to put them all on the same initiative?
I don't know.
4 spellcasters all at once? Yeah, why not? Let's see how it goes. Well, they rolled a 1, so, you know, that puts them pretty down low on the list,
That's great.
relatively speaking.
Relatively. And how, we don't know how many undead there are yet. Man, I'm gonna shoot one of these red wizards. How far away are they?
What? Dude,
I know, I'm excited.
one step at a
It's
time.
gonna shoot some stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot something.
You shoot happy.
Because we rarely start combat outside of my range.
And there are. Bill,
Yes.
you have Timor's Blessing.
What?
Mud puppy.
Thank you, Mud Puppy! So that will make often things awesome. I gotta stop talking. I gotta stop talking. Because
I
the
feel like
words.
that's not how Dungeons and Dragons work.
I'm just having. I'm not. Today's not my word day.
Is it?
I got thank you out, so that's good.
Is it?
Less
Cause your,
words.
Is it because your mouth
Okay.
is messing up or your brain's messing up?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like you jumbling, or is it you just can't think of words?
Jumbling.
They see me roll.
So to be clear. Oh yeah, never mind.
You alright over there?
Yes, I was
sure?
going to ask if we had rested. I was going to ask if I had
A long rest, yeah.
not a long rest. If I had Patches back. But I remember he was guarding the door when we fought the kobolds.
Yes.
So I already had him back by then. So I
Yes.
still have him.
Yes. And now you're full spell slots.
You know it.
Yeah,
And I still have 2 crits from last week.
Ooh,
Okay, there are
coming in strong.
4 mages, 8 knight type characters that seem to be defenders of the wizards, and 20 skeletons.
Okay.
These are a lot of things.
Carrick, you you hear as you're down below, you hear explosions, you hear static electricity, you hear screaming, an unintelligible brogy scream, and you hear Murray go ah! Murray, you also have as you go ah! You feel the will of Lady Luck herself smile upon you as you have a +1 to all rolls from Timor's Blessing.
That's good.
So
So I ascend the
Do I
stairs.
have
you
+1
ascend
on
the
the
stairs.
side?
It'll be like
For this.
we'll say all
For
your
the stream,
movement to get to the top of the stairs,
Alright, cool.
and you see this dwarf who you recognize
Oh shit!
as the silver-haired, dark, weathered skin sailor with the big knotted, braided beard, Adric, who you rescued from Wormheart Mine,
Yeah.
and who escorted you to the city of Omu and helped you take out that dragon turtle.
Yes.
Fucking did that, yeah.
And now he is running like a Captain Jack Sparrow
Yeah, I was
from
gonna
a
say with the
bunch.
high knees.
Just like but he's a dwarf, so the knees aren't that high.
Medium knees.
And you see he's got this sword in his hand that is I don't think do I have a picture of the sword? He's got a shield, and you see clinking at his belt now things you recognize: 2 wands clinking at his belt, and you see a sword.
They're really nice.
Do I have the picture of
It's a
this?
sword of glory.
No.
I'm not Troy.
What?
I'm not Troy.
No. I don't think I have a picture of the sword.
Aldrich
But it's a cool sword.
Man, he's got a cool sword. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay.
And then you see, and like you hear Orvex be like, what's going?
Orvex, hide. Yeah. There
He
we
just
go.
like fucking ducks down. He's like, oh shit.
It's a good move.
Okay. So
And you recall that Orvex did tell you that there was an additional 4 red wizards as well as their bodyguards.
Yes. So how far away are these red wizards?
They are. He's about 25 feet in front of them,
Okay.
and they are about 60 feet away.
Okay. Can I use 5 feet of my movement to have him come up to move back?
I'll say so.
Alright,
Sure.
Great. And then one of the red wizards, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay, they're within the range of your hunter's mark.
Which is 90 feet. Yes. So I'm going to do that, and then I am going to attack him. I'm going to attack with advantage, because that's what my ranger, one of my few ranger things that I can do is. And that is a 25.
Yes, that will hit.
Alright. So I will shoot him for 17 damage. And then I will shoot him again.
Yeah, you will. Maybe.
For a 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then this time with Colossus Slayer. For 10, 14, 24 damage.
Not bad.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Good turn.
I would like to take a step back down the stairs, but I don't think I have any movement left.
Good.
You are
So I
out.
use 30 to move up, and then my extra 5 for being a wood elf to move back a little bit. Like, oh shit!
Backtrack.
Not bad.
Shoot twice, shoot
All
twice.
right. Next up, Adric. It is your turn. You are 25 feet in front of the red wizards, and you see what looks like an anthropomorphic turtle screaming at you with a one-handed axe and a shield, and a figure you recognize shoot 2 arrows over your head at one of the red wizards.
Alright, and Spirit Guardians is 20 foot?
15 feet.
15. Alright, so then I'm going to move into that 15 feet range of the knights and undead that are chasing me.
25.
You're going to move which way?
Towards them.
And how
You're
far
gonna
is
turn
he
around and go
from
back.
Behind,
Yes.
like behind him.
Okay,
25.
the skeletons are
25
all
from him?
behind them with short
And he's
bows.
25 from us? Oh, I can't read.
It's the thugs in the front, the
Yeah.
kind of knight type people in front, the wizards, actually the skeletons behind them, and then the wizards behind them in the back. And the skeletons, you see, all 20 of them all have short bows.
I
Gonna
mean, that might help with wizards.
run 25 feet towards them,
Okay, that what you do.
and
You have your spells, you have your wands.
yeah, okay, I'll take out my wand of
One of butt floor.
yeah,
No. Let's save the good stuff, Sean.
of lightning bolt,
Good.
Okay.
Wand.
and I'm gonna point it at a red wizard.
Okay, because of the way the things are set up, you could hit a skeleton, a thug, and the red wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I'm gonna do
Okay,
that,
you do lightning bolt.
and that's a DC 15 save they have to make.
Or
What
take
kind
damage.
of save?
It's a
Dex.
thunderbolt.
That's
It's
a
a
lightning
dex.
bolt. Yeah, so
Lightning
it's
bolt.
8d6. I will remind you that you are a
6.
Tempest Cleric.
Tempest Cleric, so you can maximize that damage instead of rolling.
I'm gonna maximize
So-
that damage. And that's my channel divinity, right?
So that's one of your channel divinities. You have 2.
What? Yeah, I'm gonna hit the one that Carrick shot,
Okay, that's
and the,
Snapchat there.
and the other 2.
Who's just for you?
Okay, they all pass the save, so that's 48 damage
Unlike you.
24.
I always
reduced to
think
24.
Send that
You,
story.
you take out.
All right.
I'm fine with a.
Actually, no, you
It's
don't.
the
The
only one that
thug
annoyed me was when you
looks
said,
rough.
"Fuck you, Doherty."
Well, he's a thug, so.
When you had a.
Or the knight, I guess he's a protector.
Yeah, that's
There.
right. That's
I was
right.
like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
The wizard
I
gets
wanted to
taken
cut you
down,
deep. I'm sorry.
and as does one
I
of the
was feeling
skeletons.
Nice.
You.
That is
Wesley, you and your rotating, vibrating ball. It's making all that noise. All right. Anything else? Move 25 feet towards.
Bonus action?
Sure.
No, I can't Sacred Flame, right? Because I already
No.
cast a spell, so no.
good. No, you didn't, but it's not a bonus action.
Oh,
Good bonus action spiritual weapon.
If you had it. Oh, no,
You could.
Because you used an item as your action.
Correct.
But it's only got a 20-foot.
You can cast it anywhere within 60 feet, though. So yes, you could cast spiritual.
Yeah, I'll cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Near one of the skeletons with the bow.
So you can make an attack roll as part of the attack.
That's a 9.
Oh, I don't think that hits the skeleton.
Oh, with your +7?
Yeah.
I don't think that hits a skeleton.
Fine.
How much is it?
I just don't think it does.
I don't think it does
I
either.
think it would hit a zombie.
Yes.
Don't think it, because I think skeletons start.
No, it does not hit.
I think they have an 11, right?
I think so.
So your spiritual weapon is on board. It's
Alright.
there. Okay.
Huzzah.
Alright, and then it is enemy 3.
Who's enemy 3?
Probably the skeletons, huh?
Wizards?
I think the wizards.
Skeletons?
The wizards got
Wait,
one.
who
Yeah,
are the
it's the
3 different
skeletons.
There's
That makes
skeletons,
sense.
wizards,
And thugs.
And thugs.
slugs.
Protectors.
Protectors of the wizards.
So there's 19 zombies. So that is, and you are still within. They're gonna move up 5 feet, so you're within 80 feet. Actually, they're gonna. Or you move down the staircase.
Yeah.
They're gonna move up 5 feet, so you and Murray are within range of the short bow without being disadvantaged,
Right.
and 19 arrows are going to unleash towards you. So
I've had worse.
you're going for 10, and you're going to get 9. So the first 4.
Or for who?
We're going to start with Pat.
Okay.
So Pat, your AC is a 20.
Mm-hmm.
It's 4 misses. Then 3 natural 20s.
Oh,
Yeah, there it is.
that makes sense too.
What?
Wait.
Oh, you're right. They don't.
Donations.
They're not. There's no donations, so it's just double damage.
Oh.
This weekend we played with them.
Oh yeah.
That's why I
they're
was
brutal.
thinking about them.
Deadly.
Well, we were playing the lower level ones. Because we were level 9. Yeah.
And then a miss.
A couple max damages, a couple double damages.
Nice.
This
That
is
evens out.
Nothing
I guess.
unreasonable.
Like cool effects and whatnot.
10, 20,
Not even yet at that point.
3,
Couple.
I think it was a couple.
29 points of piercing damage. That's 8. You got 2
The
more.
person was bleeding, but he was also poisoned.
And then 2 fails. 9 shots at you, Murray. 4 misses. For Tracy?
20.
4 misses. Just 1. A miss. Skeletons miss. Now it's your turn.
Ah!
They
I run
are
forward.
80 feet away.
I can't reach them. Well, I'm gonna rage anyway,
Okay.
so that's up, and I'm gonna move forward 40 feet.
Okay. You move forward. You're now 40 feet ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
I have 4 javelins.
You can throw javelins. The thugs are in front.
How far do javelins go?
30, 120, so they'd be at disadvantage.
Why not?
You gonna throw it at skeleton or at the thugs?
Thugs.
There's one that he hit with a lightning bolt.
Gonna hit that one.
Makes sense.
Go ahead and roll an attack at disadvantage.
What do I add to it?
1917.
Doesn't matter. That's gonna hit.
Cool. How much
D6
damage
plus
is
your
it?
strength.
8.
+1.
9.
That guy goes down. The javelin. You have one more attack. If you'd like to throw another javelin.
Yeah.
Pissed off, just like run 40 feet and then just like plant his feet.
Oh no. it's
That's
a
gonna
2.
miss.
Yeah, that's okay. It was,
Alright.
it was a solid try.
Then it is the thugs. They are going to advance.
Cool. So I'm down to 2 javelins, but I also have 2 hand axes.
Go pick up those javelins.
I could. But
Fight.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
When the time comes.
I'm gonna shoot red wizards
It's a good idea.
and then hide.
Good plan.
Yeah, it's thanks.
Take out the powerful ones.
Yeah, that's
We'll take
my
care of the
plan.
little ones.
They are gonna move up 30 feet because that's their whole deal. Actually, no. there's 7 of them. Yeah, 4 of them are gonna come up 2 on you. They're gonna dash 2 on you, and 2 on you. The other 3 are gonna lose heavy crossbows at advantage because they have pack tactics.
Sneaky.
So 1 on you,
Cheeky bastards.
Patrick. They add.
Can we play rock, paper, scissors, shoot? Like right before this combat, we went,
Nope.
oh, shit.
Yeah. That's
Paper
quick.
wizard.
Oh, they have 2 attacks now.
Vampire touch.
Nope.
right.
Then 2 on Murray. There you go. So there's a crit. These are heavy crossbows. These are D10s. Alright, Murray.
Oh wait, when I got hit earlier.
They're
No,
too far for that.
Yeah.
21.
Oh, spider.
Bows.
Don't be a spider.
You're going to take 21 points, Murray, reduced to 11.
Ooh.
And then the third one's going to do 1 and 1. Nope. Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight
Yes.
is gonna come forward.
Yes, he is.
And then Shovel Knight is
Gonna shovel.
going to... No, he's gonna try something.
Nope.
Ain't done yet. Oh no, the flare wand's got 60-foot range. Alright, so he's gonna move forward up to his movement speed, so 30 feet, so that he's... I mean, he's right up on these guys, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Then in that case, he's gonna hit him with a shovel.
Yeah, he is.
He's gonna do
He's going for which guys?
He's going for the guys that are on...
They're all untouched, so.
The 2 guys that are on...
Patrick.
Yes, Adric. Alright, he's gonna check twice. With a
Nope.
25 and a 14.
Both hit?
Very
Alright.
dangerous.
So Shovel Knight is
Break
gonna
your-
hit
break your
him.
snoop.
Break your snoop.
And Shovel Knight is going to deal 17 damage.
Alright.
And so he's gonna, with a surge of action.
Oh.
Okay.
An actionist surge.
Yes. For
Did he drink a surge?
14 and 22.
Both hit.
Alright, so he's gonna 4 times with his
Power.
shovel. Like a stream of shoveling for 15 damage.
Alright. This guy goes down.
Yes, Shovel
Ah,
Knight.
good job, Shovel Knight.
Good job.
So there's only one guy on this.
Oh yes.
Bill.
All right, I am going to mount Patches, and he will use his 50 feet of movement so I can get in the fray. So I'm going to go after one of the guys attacking Murray.
Hey.
First, Patches is going to attack
Yeah.
with his mouth.
Pack
Does
tactics.
a... Oh, thank you. Does a... Does Patches get the +1?
Sure.
Does a 16 hit?
You going for the...
Going for one of the thugs, yeah.
Yeah, 16.
Cool.
It's- Shovel Knight may be the real hero of this story.
Shovel Knight is absolutely
So-
the real hero
so
of this
says
story.
Mud Puppy.
Yeah. Mud is the real
Shovel
hero of
Knight's
this story.
6 damage,
That would
okay.
hold
and the
on.
thug needs to make a strength save.
You'd be real dead.
No, he doesn't.
He makes it.
Okay. He does. He needs to make it.
Whether or not he needed to, he did.
6 points, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
And then, right on the other side of us, so like behind all of us, I'm gonna cast Wall of Water.
Okay. So...
All ranged weapon attacks
in
have
front of us?
disadvantage. No, it's between us, the wizards, and the skeletons.
So, after the thugs, but before the other 2.
Yes, I'm cutting off the wizards and the skeletons
Gotcha.
And the
from
other
us.
thugs.
Right.
So
How many thugs are left? 2?
Bravo.
There's
How many of them are there together?
There
There
are
were
7.
Oh, there
there
were
were
9 of
8. There are... I'm sorry, there are 6 left.
So all
2 on you,
4
1 on
wizards,
him,
yeah,
and 3 back.
So it's going to be 30
3
feet
wizards.
long.
3 wizards?
1 got killed by the lightning bolt.
Yeah. So 30 feet long, 10 feet high, 1 foot thick. Between us, ranged weapon attacks have disadvantage, and other things too.
Great. So now it's the wizard's turn.
okay.
They will...
Can we move through the wall of water?
Yeah, I'll see why not.
They will stay where they are.
That's fair.
And they will call out to you all and say, doesn't have to be like this. One wizard says, and the woman says, we can end this now. my compatriots and I, all still have all of our spells left, we can end this now, peacefully, and come to an agreement. We all have an enemy in Ras Nsi and the Yuan-Ti. We know you have the puzzle cubes, as we know where the other two are. If you would like, perhaps we can strike up an agreement. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
I was just fucking run away from these fuckers.
Can we have a minute?
They will cross their
I go up
arms.
to them.
You don't go up to them because there's.
Well,
the
I mean,
wall.
I shout at them.
Yeah, they'll cross their arms, and you'll see the skeletons will put arrows back in their quiver. They will
But the
put their.
thugs?
The thugs will stand down. They didn't actually draw any weapons because
Well,
they
I
just
know,
ran
but
to
I'm
you.
just saying they're around us. Like,
We killed some
makes
of
me
them,
uneasy.
but those other guys are like, whatever.
All right.
As you look
Thugs.
at these guys, they are all tatted up. They're bald.
Yeah,
they're
they're-
tatted up in Thay.
They're into Thay.
Yeah,
That's
they're
cool.
Thay and.
Thugs.
So they stand down. The crossbows are, the strings are loosened. The skeletons, bows go to their side, arrows go back in the quiver. The Thayans kind of put their hands, like, their wizard robes,
So,
and they wait.
so
Team meeting. Team meeting.
okay.
Oh, hey, bud.
1 second.
Right there.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm
Huddle up,
sure.
huddle up.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I was just making sure he's okay. This is our friend.
Shovel Knight,
This
keep
is
an eye
our
on
other
these
friend?
guys.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
Okay.
I introduced them.
Okay. The only other the lady Valindra's Shadow Mantle. She was from Thay.
Yeah. And she teleported us
Here
here.
ish.
Yeah.
That lady over there.
No, different
No,
lady.
different lady.
Different lady?
Yes.
Different lady.
Different lady.
Valindra is a lich
Yes.
lord.
Yes.
You
But
would
she
be-
is from Thay.
She is from Thay. She serves Zas Tam, the Lich King of Thay.
Okay. So those guys have an interest in ending this curse,
Yeah.
much as we do.
Yeah.
Is that
but I
what they're
don't
trying to
trust them. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
That's what we're all trying to do.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay. So
they're
then why are we all working against each other?
Because they're
that is
just
the conversation.
evil.
Yeah, they're mostly evil. And
That's
they
my
bring
alignment.
But like, is there a downside
lawful
to us
good.
working together to end the curse?
They're evil and might betray us at a moment's notice and murder us all.
Yeah,
But
at
other than that,
an
no.
opportune moment, they could.
Yeah, just.
Neutral good.
Okay, but like, what would that achieve for them? Just
But
the
they wouldn't
pleasure
have to
of
deal
killing
with us anymore.
Yeah, they would have all the puzzle cubes.
But we're a good bunch of meat sacks to throw in first. Those thugs aren't gonna last terribly.
No, I killed
No.
one real easy.
Yeah.
So
Just like,
Shovel Knight.
yeah, just took
One whack.
one good shuffling.
I was thinking.
Sorry, just one more minute.
Ice
Sorry,
Storm.
wait, make you wait,
Thinking
guys.
Ice
Take
Storm.
all the time you need.
We're democratic.
Thanks.
Ice
we're
Storm?
trying to work out
What's up?
Thinking Ice Storm.
different
Oh,
ideologies
no,
going on
let's,
right now.
well, let's wait. No, that's not a good
let's
idea.
Let's have a vote.
Because they, from what little I know about magic, because I'm a big dum dum, is they probably have counterspell. So you would go Ice Storm, and they would say no, Fireball, Fireball, Fireball.
I feel like that's a wise decision.
You recall that you encountered one who ran away,
Yeah.
True.
who hit you with fireballs, counterspells, cone of colds, as well as other spells.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
You also know that they had access to invisibility, so there may be more.
yeah.
That's true. There could be more. But
So I think, I mean, not to be that kind, but I feel like if they wanted to kill us all right now, they just could.
yeah, but if we wanted to kill all them right now, like it would be close.
It would be
close
close.
fight.
Yeah.
It'd be a close fight.
Nobody wants to die.
No.
No.
Because then you get stuck in that rock.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Stuck in a rock, man.
You were already stuck in a rock.
Exactly.
Like 2 days ago.
I don't want to do that.
Different
again.
rock, but
Different rock.
similar.
But like, it was a traumatic experience.
Sorry,
man.
sorry.
So
Carrick, I follow your lead. That's like kind of my thing now.
fuck. That's bad news for
Yeah.
everybody here.
That's what I saw.
Yeah. That's good too.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
And he's got his shovel over his
I mean, I'm not
shoulder.
just gonna
See,
follow you blindly.
My god is
I'm
not gonna be happy if I
Yeah, but
fucking
if I
die
say we
right
should
here.
fight him,
I need to
I
die.
mean, I'll
in
fight
one.
him.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you will. Fight
Yeah.
me blindly.
Yeah, my answer to
Fight in
everything
a
is
cracker
violence.
or
So.
something.
He
I-
Oh,
I
how
think-
do we know that this information on your guys' puzzle, these other puzzle cubes, is good?
Yeah.
The woman who's leading them pulls 2 puzzle cubes out of her robes and puts them back in.
That's good info.
That is good info.
Sorry, that's good info. That's good info.
That was a good trick there. Can you do it again? With different puzzle cubes.
No.
She
Alright,
just has the
checking.
2.
I was just checking.
What do you mean checking?
You don't know anything about the
What we
puzzle
should've
cubes.
We should
That's
make
true, he
one
doesn't-
puzzle cube, turn it
They
into
look
stone
nice.
again, and then use it as like a, oh yeah, here, have a puzzle cube. Turn to stone.
But she would be
Also, the red wizards were there when that happened.
stone.
Yeah,
What?
That one got turned to stone.
The one wizard
Yeah,
got
but they
turned to
wouldn't
stone.
know if we switch a room.
The reason they were chasing you is because you had left to come back to find your friends, the ones you'd allied here, as you've heard rumblings of other things going on elsewhere. And you, knowing what you know about Red Wizards of Thay, saw one weak and working his way stealthily through the woods, and you leapt upon him and took him out. In hopes to stop, take evil out of this world, bring the wrath of the storm down on this, and then were very quickly set upon by his friends who weren't but 60 feet away. And then you ran.
That's smart though at that point.
Should we make them pinky swear not to kill us?
Do you have Zone of Truth?
Today?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Well, fucking ask them. See if they'd be willing to submit to a. Would you guys be willing to submit to a Zone of Truth spell?
And the woman
We
says,
need to check your intentions.
if we must.
Counterspell, couldn't they just like?
No, because we'll
Yeah, but I
know
would
if they
know.
counterspell.
You would know.
All right,
Is
you
that
guys can
something
send
you
one
detect?
person
Nah,
across.
magic, I don't know.
Yeah.
She will withdraw the cubes
That's fair.
and hand them. She actually will take out a box, put the cubes in a box, close the box, and the box disappears,
All right.
and then she'll walk.
Cool.
The leader of them will walk through.
All right.
I'm gonna be ready just in case.
I gotta drop concentration
She sees you doing this,
on my water.
It's just a precaution.
and she chuckles and says, "You have no need to worry."
But I'm not. I don't trust people.
Ooh, it's not a concentration spell.
Okay.
Zone of Truth.
Really?
Yeah,
It was just
duration
10
10 minutes.
All right, just 10
Seriously?
minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Solid.
That's awesome.
Apparently, they
So,
want
yeah.
you to be able to do other things while Zone of Truthing.
Yeah. Cool. So,
Magic circle.
ma'am. Bill.
She tells you her name is Zagmira.
Zagmira?
Zaggy!
Is that
you-
one word or
Yes,
two?
which you recall is the one Orvex told you was the very powerful one and the leader
Ah,
of the Red Wizard expedition here.
Oh, cool. Zagmira.
Yes,
Bill.
Bill.
Nice to meet you. Zone of Truth.
Okay, she submits to this. She doesn't bother resisting.
Alright. Are you gonna kill us for
Also,
no...
she appears, I should tell you, she appears 18 years old,
Oh, look at that.
yet half of her face is all, like, this half is a beautiful young 18-year-old, and this half is, like, wizened, wrinkled, and old.
Oh,
So she's like Hal from Norse mythology.
I was gonna say she's like Two-Face from Batman.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, same
Okay,
thing.
yeah.
Oh,
Just to give you an idea of
Yeah.
what she
Yeah.
looks like.
cool. Are you gonna kill us for no reason?
after we.
Like
Are you
randomly
gonna
after we
decide
help him?
randomly to kill us?
And so that's a difficult question to ask. Perhaps you will attack me.
Okay. I'm sorry.
What are
That's
your
a
no
good
reason, you
question.
said.
All right. All right. Well, we came into a weird order of things. What are your orders here in Omu?
All right. She says,
I got a 12 intelligence.
You're
Mine-
smarter than me.
My question was super streamlined. You gonna kill us for no
You
reason?
gonna kill us?
Oh.
Will you kill
to
us?
recover the puzzle cubes. It appears from what... Well, let me ask you. How many do you have?
I've got several.
Do you have 6?
Well, you have a good amount.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Something
Quite
like
possibly.
around there. Yeah. Yeah.
We have
Reasonable
2,
number.
and we believe
Do you
the
want tea?
has the last one.
Oh, fuck them.
Yeah, those guys suck.
And they have taken it into their temple.
Oh. We're gonna need help if we're gonna get in there.
Yeah.
She says, it's funny you should mention that.
I'm
I
pretty
have
funny.
a spy, a Yonti pureblood,
Ooh.
within Ras Nsi's temple.
That's helpful.
Ishmakal.
This is all true.
She will come if you present to her and tell her you are allied with me, and I will give you something that you can present to her as proof of our alliance. She will aid you through your travels as best she can.
Okay. So,
She says, "I
in this
wish-"
scenario, you're not coming with us.
She says,
If you're going to give us information on how to get the puzzle cube, that implies you
You're
will
not
not be
coming
with
with
us to get the puzzle cube.
that is correct. She says, we will do our best to prevent any Yuan-Ti reinforcements from returning
That's helpful.
into, or to follow you in. Unfortunately, none of you are human. Otherwise, I would have suggested you try and disguise yourselves as Yuan-Ti purebloods and
Yeah,
make
it's
your
not
way in.
gonna work.
There are many people at work here, and there's no way they're aware of everyone involved.
Yeah,
However,
We don't want
that
any
being
more.
said, I am willing to spend one of my spells, and I will cast invisibility on all of you.
Oh.
I'll give you 1 hour to enter unseen.
Okay, so we get this puzzle cube from the Yuan-Ti, and then what?
Get them out of there.
Right. And then we get it out of there, and we get back to you
And
with
then-
the other puzzle cube, and then what?
Then we need to enter the Tomb of the Nine Gods and destroy the Soulmonger for the good of the realm.
Okay.
And our patrons.
Right, and your patrons are...
Well, we work for both Lady Valindra's Shadowmantle and Zastam. Well, we don't really work for him. We work for Valindra.
Okay, we want to destroy the Soulmonger.
Yes, they cannot receive the souls they need to feed their phylacteries without it.
And what happens after us guys is like we can all just part ways neutrally afterwards?
You do your thing, we do our thing.
Like we don't have to
No
kill each
beef.
other.
I don't see why that wouldn't be possible.
See, I want more firm
See,
because
now,
that's tricky.
It is
But
possible.
it doesn't say things.
But that doesn't
yeah.
like
Okay.
give us a solid. You're not gonna
Yeah,
kill us.
we need a guarantee here in this that if we all work together to rid the world of the Soulmonger, which is what you guys were sent to do, and also what we would like to do, that you're not gonna turn around right afterwards and kill us, because we won't kill you if you're our
No.
companions.
I don't care. Do your
But
thing.
if you're gonna kill us, then I mean, why are we even having this conversation? You know, why'd you submit to the zone of truth if you're not willing to work together for? I mean, all right, not a greater good for you, but for for our greater powers separately.
Benefit of the whole world.
Exactly. We all work together a little bit, and then
We
we
all get
leave,
what we
and then
want,
we're
and
like,
then, yeah.
you guys get a lot of good credit over in that. You don't have to mention us. We're not going to mention you guys. We're not going to be like, oh yeah, we teamed up with Red Wizards, and that's how we did it. We're like, no, we went in there, kicked out. It's crazy. We can just, you guys can bag all your credit. We'll bag all ours, and everybody leaves.
So many
profit.
bags. Is that what we're talking about? Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
She says, if we obtain all 9 cubes, we will enter the Tomb of the Nine Gods together. What will happen in there, I don't know.
It's true.
So
There is said to be many dangers,
Mhm.
and a lich as powerful as a Sararak has many tricks up his sleeve.
I believe that.
I do not know. I will not personally bring harm to any of you.
Can you?
Not good enough.
Yeah, you gotta vouch for the other wizards, the other red wizards, and also your thugs and skeletons. You say
And
you
the fact
personally, but
that
you
you
can
won't do
direct.
it even
I mean,
after
you're in
we
charge,
leave.
right?
I mean, Valindra is technically.
I mean, but like
I feel
right
like you're
here in
dancing
this
around
party.
here.
You're asking for the truth. I am providing the truth.
That's true. She's
You
providing the
are,
truth.
It's true,
But, like,
but
you're not wrong.
not-
But like,
Persuasive.
yeah.
You're basically saying
That
that
if
there's
you
a
want
solid
to.
chance that you will murder us
once you
for
get what you need.
funsies.
I would never do something so for fun.
But you would murder
But
us.
you would do
without
it.
As
too
you
much of a
would
second
murder
thought.
me without much of a second
Sure,
thought.
that's true.
Yeah, but we're trying
If-
to make a pact right
but,
now that
but
like
if
we
we're working
won't.
together, and you promise not to, and we promise not to, like I want
We
that
do
to
this
be.
thing, we leave. If we meet up later in life, who knows?
She says, I'm going to be straight with you.
Okay.
Because I feel you are all new at this spellcasting thing. And then
I don't know.
I realize that this is also to my own detriment. But I will say this with truth. What I promise you now is what I promise you now.
Yeah.
There is nothing to say that what I promise you now
Won't be changed.
cannot change the minute this spell has ended. I want you to be aware of this
Oh, yeah.
because you may encounter other people that are less honest.
We know that.
Okay.
I want you to promise us that right now, if we strike this bargain, you do not plan currently to have yourself or any of your allies murder us once we accomplish our common goal.
Agreed.
Was that so hard?
It was pretty difficult. Yeah.
Pretty difficult.
Yeah, well, like, again,
What's
this
your
is
favorite color?
currently.
Yes.
The next
Red.
10 minutes of
Yes,
10
that's
minutes in
fair.
the future it can
But
change.
life changes
changes.
every 10 minutes. We almost die every 10 minutes. Right now, I just want to know that we're not getting into bed with people who are planning on killing us later.
Like, okay.
Just, that's all I wanted.
fun.
Yeah, I guess.
No, mostly not fun. What do you got? Some sort of weird death wish? All right. Well, then we're sorry for killing you guys.
They're expendable.
That's perfunctory.
Well, I mean, it was too late to unkill them.
What's perfunctory mean?
She goes, they can serve us in other ways.
Oh, okay.
You can bring them back as undead.
We could.
Are you gonna though?
I didn't prepare that spell today.
Fair.
That's fair. Then
All right.
no,
Fair
no.
point.
I'm not.
Alright, at this point, I'm going to snap my fingers
All right.
while water comes down.
Okay. Well, water comes down.
All right.
It's an end
So,
spiritual
what do we do
weapon.
now? Go.
And she says there's what's the word? There is an obvious trail leading from the remaining shrine. Then she points over in the direction away you haven't gone.
Ah, that makes sense.
And she
Over
says,
by the
it
water?
is too obvious. It's through the water, so there are broken sticks leading very clearly towards the palace, which is that one area.
where we saw all those snakes.
There are several guards out front in the form of snakes.
Okay.
Yuan-Ti have the ability to take the form, well, not purebloods. They have the ability to take the form of regular snakes
Ah.
and can change back when they so choose. This is an innate ability they can do whenever they want.
Okay.
Interesting.
So when you see a snake, do not trust that it is just a snake.
Ah.
Don't trust them snakes.
Oh, I
So
see.
says the graffiti.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah, don't
Remember?
believe snakes are snakes.
Snakes are more
Remember?
than they seem. Or something. All right, cool. So can we get like a deal closer before we do this invisibility thing, so that way we can kind of maximize
Snakes are
our
not
time?
what they seem.
Trust
Maximize
them
our
snakes?
time for being invisible in there.
She says we can get you as close to the gates of the city as possible.
Cool. Cool.
We
cool.
do not know once inside the wall how frequent the spies are.
That's fair.
Fair
She
enough.
Probably
says-
moderately frequent.
I think so.
Mask of the Beasts. Hey, which snakes are Yuan-Ti really?
Yo, you a snake?
Yo,
Yo, you a snake?
you a snake?
Fuck, that one automatically passed.
Kill that snake.
Kill that snake. That ain't a snake. That's a snake. Person. Snake.
Snake.
Jake the snake?
I hope not.
Are you a snake?
Ekash the snake.
Are you a snake in a skin suit?
I hope not. I'm doing it all wrong if I have. Alright, we should.
Fucking bitch likes trying me on my own spells.
I'm standing right here.
I said that out of game time.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see the-
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That was dumb, and we started doing it to make fun of it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, but it's also super useful.
Yeah.
Does it work? Yes. Is it
Yeah,
stupid?
but it's
Yes. Stupid things work.
Yeah, I mean, I got a job.
Look at me.
We made the same joke. Self-deprecation.
It hides so many
Alleviation.
insecurities.
So,
Alright.
They can't hide the ships.
You can try.
Anyway, and
It's not useful.
end of the day, we really can't murder her until she pulls those puzzle cubes back out.
I thought about it.
soon as those puzzle cubes went around, I was like, all right, we're friends.
No. When she was basically like, I won't kill you. At that point, there was a part of me that was just like, cool.
I will
Punch
kill
her.
you.
I punch her. I use one of my crits. 2nd level smite.
I shoot her twice. And then she died.
Like, puzzle cubes are gone. World's gonna end. But, like, could be worse.
Channel divinity. Lightning.
Or you could just heal her. Or we could bring her back to name Poo Poo.
Yeah. Make me an Arcana check. All 3 of you, since you all have spellcasting ability.
5.
15.
8.
You know, Patrick, that the spell she was casting was Leomin's secret chest. If the creature is killed while the chest remains on the ethereal plane, it is lost there forever.
Cool.
Cool.
So,
Well, so we shouldn't kill her yet.
no, and only she has the ability to draw it back.
Or maybe if literally everybody on the entire planet dies, then a Sarac won everybody's soul to drain.
It's true.
So
Then we
Ultimate
win.
win.
Then we win.
Yeah.
For him,
End of the
the
game, we
cubes-
win.
the cubes are on another plane, and if we kill her, then we won't be able to
Gone
get the cube. Yeah, right.
Oh! Okay.
What's
Right.
that?
He just told us that if we kill her before...
Oh my god. She's like still right here, guys.
Well, he just...
Nope. She's like, that's true.
Extra
Why?
incentive.
Why
but
are we friends with this guy?
Him?
He's
He-
super useful.
He
I just want to point out,
of
Ted,
fireballs.
that you had us make a check so you could give us information that we couldn't give to each other without being rude.
Yeah,
You
I
set
gave
us up
it,
for failure.
I gave it to Pat
Yeah.
to talk to you guys after
Later.
the fact.
Privately.
This was an observation and a mental thing that he realized.
And then after he realized it,
He
he's like,
immediately
oh, shit.
said-
You know, if we kill her, it's gone. It's gone. I'm sorry.
She says it's fine.
Yeah. You know.
Is the Zone of the Truth still up?
Yeah.
So then he definitely said it right out loud. Because he couldn't, like, be like, dude, guys, be cool about it. Because I'm assuming you guys are all together.
Ish.
I'm within 10 feet of you.
It's not from...
It's a cone in front of him.
Yeah, but I'm still within 10 feet of you.
I'm imagining.
I think it's like a 10-foot sphere.
I thought it was a 15-foot cone.
I thought it was a 15-foot cone, too.
15-foot sphere. We're all wrong.
Really?
Yeah. Centered on a point you choose within range. The range is 60 feet.
That's crazy.
Funky.
It's a zone of truth, not a cone of truth.
That's true.
I guess.
Yeah.
Touche.
Alright, anyway. So, let's go.
Okay.
I agree. I feel like that's something
That's
I
my
would do.
thing.
Yeah.
My thing.
Yeah, but I always make weird noises. Which is, I'm not saying that, like, you took my thing. I'm impressed.
Come on, Shovel Knight.
Yes, sir. So you make your way towards the area on the map there, the outside wall, through the water, right over there, through the break in the wall.
Yeah.
Let's see.
One here, up there, and over here. To that, and over here. Over here.
She says
Shit.
that my
We could.
spy tells me there's the main entrance where this trail will lead you to, around the opposite side.
Okay.
My spy has told me there is a secret entrance
Oh, shit.
on this side. Where it is, I do not know, as I have not gone in the city for fear of being seen.
And the city is the whole sphere? The
I'm
whole
sorry,
circle?
that was backwards, by the way. I did that backwards.
Okay.
The entrance they want you to go in is in this side. There's a secret entrance on the opposite side.
On the land side.
So she says, if you wish to try to find the secret entrance, we will walk with you around and cast the spell on that side.
Ah,
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
alright.
So you guys will basically circle around, past all the dead grung, to the other entrance. And she says, it is somewhere in this first ring of buildings.
Okay.
I do not know where, but I will cast, when you are ready, I will cast invisibility on your party, and we shall remain here to contain any external UNT threats.
Alright, cool.
Say the word. Oh, and she will hand out like a signet stamped, like it's a piece of parchment with just a signet stamp. It's not folded up, it's just the signet of it.
Right.
She hands it to you, and she says, "This will." You hand this to Ishmael.
Ishmael.
And
And
this
what
one.
does Ishmael look like? Just real quick, just because we need to know that.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Aww.
She says, "Oh, you'll know because Ted has it all."
Minor illusion me up an image of him.
Cool.
There's a
Wow.
there's a poster with the face on it.
All right.
Alright.
It says,
And he's a pure blood Ishmael?
"Yes,
She.
show her this, and she will know that we are in league."
How can we show it to her if we're invisible?
We gotta find her. That's a point.
How do we make ourselves not invisible?
We'll find her.
Don't we hit
We'll kidnap her
Oh, yeah.
invisibly.
So we find something, we hit it. Hey, we're here!
That's how I would rather have a better plan than become uninvisible when we find her.
What if we just
Find
take
her invisibly.
the thing and just like
And then kidnap her.
put it in front of
That's
her?
also sounds like a great idea. Let's do that.
Honestly, like the three of you guys, if you all just like...
My
Jump
mistake.
there.
It is a male.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
My mistake.
Then I don't want to kidnap him.
He's
We
a
would
male.
man-nap him.
She will
Oh,
give
that's true,
you
'cause he's a
the rough image of what. Actually, there doesn't seem to be any description of what he looks like. So he looks like a Yonti pureblood.
You look like a man.
But she'll show you what the image is, so
Yes.
you know what you're looking for.
Like a man.
Look like...
And she says,
Look like a man.
when you're ready."
No, let's find the secret passage first.
She says, "I don't. Once you enter into this,
The city, the secret passage is in the city. Right now we're outside of the wall.
Oh, I thought we were looking for the secret passage into the city.
city.
No,
Yeah,
she's
that's
telling
what
you
I thought.
it's
Passage
here,
in the city, somewhere within this
That will lead us
half
to where we need to
circle
go.
Of
but the snakes
first buildings.
are everywhere."
You're all talking to me at the same time. I didn't get any of it.
So this
Jake
is
got it.
this is the city, right?
Yeah.
And we're coming in through this bottom entrance here, and somewhere within this first ring here of buildings, there is a secret entrance down into the Yuan Ti city.
Okay, I was under the impression, because I misheard, that we were outside the city down here looking for a secret entrance to get into the city.
Oh no, 'cause
that
then we
was
could
my
just jump
mistake.
over the wall.
Or you just walk in.
I don't know if it
invisibly.
was like
Or, yeah,
a
well-
tunnel that would get us closer in. Like that's what I thought we were talking about. 'Cause
no.
You guys were talking about it on a map, and I
We
wasn't
go
looking at
in the
map.
city, find the secret entrance. That's okay. I was
Cool.
Yeah, you'll be invisible, so you could walk in.
See, this is why we let you the leader.
Oh,
That's
this
true.
is gonna be rough.
What?
Oh wait, never mind.
Pass without trace.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. How are we gonna stick together? If we pass without trace, we're not gonna leave footsteps.
Grab each other.
That's a good point. 1 minute.
She
Sure.
says, "I."
10 feet of rope between each of us.
She says, "I can do. I can spend another one of." Oh wait. She says, "Maybe I won't spend one of my spells because I believe it's a ritual." Hang on.
Have one of your other guys spend the spell.
No, I believe it's a ritual. So we'll cast it first.
Alright. See invisibility?
No.
Sound good.
True sense.
She says, "I shall cast Mary's telepathic bond. It shall give you telepathic insight into each other's minds. For the remaining, it is not a ritual. For an hour.
Oh, great.
Oh, that's exactly how much time we'll be invisible.
It is a non-concentration
Nice.
spell. I can attach
Handy.
up to 8 creatures. I will myself take one, so that I can make sure that you are alive."
Yeah.
And Shovel Knight. 4 of us, Shovel Knight. Oh, do you want to come with us? We're trying to save the world. Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
The 4 of you, Shovel Knight. You could include Patches.
Patches
has
and
an
I can already tell.
yeah, but
talk
Patches
to
has an intelligence of 6, so technically you guys could
And
talk to
Orvex.
Patches. And you're gonna. I don't know if Orvex is gonna want to go.
Orvex wants to stay with the Red Wizards?
You're right. He's gonna go.
I was gonna.
Did Orvix come out?
He didn't come out.
He didn't.
Oh, fuck.
We
Did we
left
just leave him?
He's
Yeah.
just hanging out.
He's still way back there?
Yeah.
Oh.
He never came?
You said go hide, and he just waited. You guys never came back for him.
In
He'll
my mind,
figure it out.
In my mind, we did it purposefully. He was running away from Red Wizards. We didn't want to be like, "Hey, come here, we're gonna hang out with the Red Wizards."
We're gonna work
Like,
for a bit.
He was there the whole time. He probably could have overheard us. If he wanted to come with us, he could have come.
That's
with
true.
us.
You get the
We
feeling
had a
that
pretty safe spot there where
Yeah.
the cold
So like
wizards
when we're done with this whole thing, we'll go back there and look for him. Hopefully
Yeah.
he stays put.
Hopefully.
so.
Shovel Knight displaced a lot of earth around there, so
That's true.
Right.
barricade.
So yes, the four of you, Shovel Knight. She's got one just so she can
Patches,
relay
why not?
messages. You want patches?
No.
Patches? No, you don't want them to be able to talk to patches?
Nope. Patches is mine.
All right, and yeah, that other wizard over there too.
Okay.
All right, cool. It's good to have.
Wait.
You have both their thoughts.
Wait,
you know, on
real
stuff.
quick.
Yeah.
So, way the spell works. Are they gonna like know all my thoughts, or just like the ones I want them
You
to
can
know?
communicate. That's it.
Okay, good.
So they can't like
They
hear
can't read your
thoughts all the
thoughts.
times.
You can speak to each other telepathic.
Okay, good.
It's an open line of communication
This is fucked up.
between the seven of us.
Can I like
You don't want to
talk to
know
multiple people at
what's
once, or do I have to
happening.
like direct the message here, direct the message there, direct the message there?
You can
Or
choose.
can we do like a group chat?
You can. It's your choice.
Alright, cool.
All right, now I'm ready.
All right, I'm also ready.
All right. She says.
I'm gonna mount the patches. It'll be easier to do when I can see them.
Fair.
There's a part of me that's like, hey, do you guys want to wait until tomorrow to do this? Because I've already used a second level spell and.
I mean,
Maybe
we
we should
can.
wait till
My
tomorrow
wall
to
water.
do this.
Nah, it's fine.
No, I'm serious.
No for you.
Why?
I've got 30 health.
Why don't we take
Out of how many?
Take an hour rest. Sorry, we need to take an
Oh
hour
yeah,
rest.
you got attacked.
No, if you would have said that beforehand, she'll just wait.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
You guys take it. You guys.
We prep for an hour. We get
Yeah.
ready to go.
I'm gonna use it.
Oh, and you get your channel divinity back on a short rest.
She'll have one of her associates. You see a magical door form,
Oh, cool.
and she says this way. The door opens and it leads into an absolutely beautiful, magnificent mansion, complete with servants that provide you food of your choice.
Oh, yeah.
And she says we can rest here for 24 hours if need be, although I recommend we make haste.
How about like a solid 8 then?
She says that's fine if you so wish.
I do so wish.
Okay.
I so wish.
So
This guy's
as
so
they
legit.
take a 8-hour rest in the Red Wizard's magnificent mansion,
It's nice.
It's a nice place.
It's the
we will
nicest
take
place we've been in months.
we will take a break.
Cool.
Perfect.
We'll be back, guys.
I stay within 10 feet of you the
This,
entire time.
this might be the nicest place we've ever been. My character might.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the nicest place my character can
Proctologist said. Rectum. I nearly killed him.
Oh.
You get it? Because what I said earlier in the jet with the
Yeah, I got it.
yeah.
So I made another pot of coffee.
Oh,
So if you want some more,
wow.
I know
I could be tempted.
it's going. So okay, so you guys rest for 8 hours in the mansion of the Red Wizards of Thay, and you now have gotten all of your spells back, and you're all at full hit points.
Yup.
So, you guys also get let's see, Shovel Knight's in the party. Then there's 4 of you, 5 of you. You get Pat. You're gonna have whatever Sean has for.
27,105.
You're gonna add 460 to that. All of you have an additional 460 experience.
That's with the meat grinder mode?
No, not without meat grinder.
What, 450 you said?
What is it with meat grinder then? For
504.
yeah, 504.
Okay.
Sorry, those are different numbers.
It's all good. So you guys rest. That's from killing the Red Wizard. Skeletons don't really count for anything at this point.
Alright.
So, she asks if you're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
for real
will
now.
cast Rary's telepathic bond on you, as discussed, followed by invisibility. You all have 1 hour of invisibility to enter into the UNT Palace.
Cool. Also, pass without. No, we already have advantage on stealth checks. I'm not going to cast pass without trace.
Okay,
I mean, pass with that tracer is plus 10 and advantage.
that's
We
true.
already have advantage.
Yes. Pass with that tracer gives it a plus 10
On top of the
on
advantage.
top of the advantage.
Alright, fine. Pass without trace.
Okay. So, why don't you all just make me stealth checks? All of these stealth checks are at advantage, and everybody has plus 10.
Alright, show Shovel Knight got a 26.
Pat, you don't have advantage because you have plate.
32.
It's just a straight number. So just 32. All right. So just roll. You roll again. You're just rolling a straight number.
Did you add +1 to that?
Mm-hmm.
20.
33.
Ah, dang. So close.
21.
So close.
Okay.
It's almost sneakier. 16.
Was that only because of the +1?
Pretty sneaky.
Well, just the 1 is because of the +1.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
saying
plus
because
one
he had a
everything.
20 and he looked sad, and you're like 21.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I did 21, but minus
you guys.
And the plus
yeah.
10 for the tree.
21, but -1. Yeah. All right. So, you guys make your way into the city stealthily.
Keeping in mental contact the whole time. You guys
Yes.
here? You guys okay?
Yeah,
you
we
Can't
are
sing
singing.
and be
Okay.
stealthy.
We are
No, I'm
singing
singing
mentally.
mentally.
You can hear this in your head.
bond.
You
you're
guys
just hearing your brain.
are looking for these things, I take it?
Oh, hell yeah.
Entrance?
There wouldn't be any reason.
Perception or survival checks?
Alright.
I gotta look this up for me.
Perception
nines.
for sure.
Oh, yeah. 24 for my
Not
survival check.
that high.
15.
23. Dang it. One below good.
Okay, you three, lifting aside the palm fronds, you uncover a narrow, rough-hewn passage descending into the earth.
Oh, shit. This is probably it. How long has it been?
Oh, he's going Funyuns. I think that's the first Funyuns.
Yeah. I wanted just like
5 minutes.
Boarding me,
Alright,
by the way,
cool.
if anybody wants to
You guys have
Board them
55
for-
minutes left
alright.
of Pass Without Trace.
5 was quick.
Alright, team. Yeah, let's head in. Go. Go. But stealthy still.
Yeah, shh.
Okay,
I can't see you doing that.
so
It doesn't actually work in real life, does it? The spell?
Are you
anyway,
getting no back? Because if you're not
11-11, make a wish.
No.
what?
It's 11-11, you make a wish.
No.
Oh, wow, you're all horrible. I'm gonna make a wish.
Okay, so
I wish Celine's wish didn't come true.
I
You're
wish
such a jerk!
I wish Jake's wishes comes true.
Yeah.
Unwish all of that.
No, you didn't phrase it as a wish. Now it's 11.
I wish Pat knew how to wish.
Oh,
Why
no.
are you guys have to be so
At least I'm
mean?
safe inside my mind.
I wish I knew this earlier.
I got that reference. I'm not drinking.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna give you guys some general knowledge of this dungeon that you guys will just, and I will speak out if it's different as far as like features and the way things are. So, unless I tell you, the ceilings are 20 feet high and the corridors are 10 feet wide. Doors are made from worked stone with 4-inch holes spaced along to allow basically snakes to move through. Medium and smaller snakes. Oil lamps provide dim light throughout the majority of this place.
Nice.
There are occasional portcullises. I'll just throw that out there. I'll let the specifics come up if they do. Sometimes you will see ramps. You get the feeling, well, you just know that this is for the lower half snakes to crawl up the ramps rather than trying to do that. And that is the
Very progressive.
majority of what you should know. So, you guys
Not bad.
are coming in.
Not bad.
Oh my God, Funyuns! Oh, is it? God, Funyuns are stuck in the machine!
If there are girls there, I want to do them.
So, the passage winds into the bowels of the earth. The air is wet and sticky,
Gross.
and the walls are slick with moisture.
Just like your father.
Harmless centipedes crawl across the floor as you descend. You guys move forward.
I search for traps.
I would also
And I say
search
in
for
our
traps.
brains, we should search for traps.
How about everybody
plan.
search for traps?
You hear, that's probably not a bad idea.
I'm gonna search for
Natural
traps.
20.
I'll
So a
Not
20.
natural 20.
What kind of check is it?
15.
Perception?
investigation.
Oh, I'm bad at those.
6 for Shovel Knight. He can't see
15?
himself, so he can't see any traps either.
It's the T.
Yeah. Cuts on visibility hard.
This tunnel, you guys are moving along at a slow pace, mind you, now
Yeah.
because you
We're
are
looking for traps.
looking for traps.
Yeah.
The tunnel is roughly 100 feet long.
They wouldn't track their secret passage, would they?
They might.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I ain't no snake.
So, you guys move
Yeah,
forward,
they.
and as you come out of the end of this 100-foot tunnel, immediately to your right, You see water and 2 boats. An underground river opens before you. Stalactites hang low over its surface, and dripping water echoes in the dark.
In my brain, I want to say to Arkin? Am I saying that right? Adric?
Yes.
Hey, do you know Remove Curse?
I do. No, Dispel Magic.
Doesn't have it. He does, but doesn't have it prepared.
Okay, because like one day I want to take off this armor, and I can't do it without Remove Curse.
If you talked to him about it last night.
Yeah, one day I want to take it off.
Okay.
I want to keep it on now.
Got it. Okay. So, when you guys arrive, there are a pair of rowboats pulled up on the shore. A cowbell dangles from a hook at the prow of each boat. Yes.
So it rings when it rocks. Whatever you're doing, don't
stop
do it.
that.
I can't see you at all, but don't. I know you're doing something.
I'm picking up a thought.
Guys, I want to ring the bells.
Don't do
No,
that.
No, because we're being
Ever.
sneaky.
Oh, aren't they gonna ring when we use the boats anyway?
No, we can just
We're not.
time.
Also, you see 4 Yuan Ti brood guards seemingly guarding the entrance that you guys basically now I will have to look up what their checks are, as you guys are going to have to basically sneak past them to get further into the complex. The feeling that the Yuan Ti are careful people.
But I've got a fever.
Brood guards look like that.
Oh, gross.
Ooh,
That
And the only prescription
interesting.
is more cowbell.
More food guards. Alright, I'm gonna try and sneak past them.
I say you can keep your stealths from before.
Oh, cool. I'm
Let me
just gonna
just-
do it then.
Is my good?
Yours was a 32.
Oh, that! Never mind. Lies.
That's stuff.
I was
Hope
thinking
so.
of something else. Never mind.
Hope it's good enough.
Because if not,
Fingers crossed!
only I could pass it.
You
I was thinking of the
see
last week.
their
That's the
long, as you guys are basically moving by, you see the long, like, getting closer to you, like, seemingly sniffing the air. But you're able to make your way past them, seemingly without being seen.
Alright, let's all go in one go.
I didn't finish.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't, there's another path. There's
no.
actually 2 other paths.
Oh no.
You came out to this underground river where there are 2 boats. Straight ahead of you is a door, and to the left is a seemingly natural passage that curves back.
First.
The boats are there, but
Yeah, let's not do noisy
not-
boats or doors. Let's just
No.
go to the left.
Let's go to the left first. Yeah, we'll sneak up the left path.
Check for traps.
Yeah, check it. All right, we can check the trap.
As we go
So-
along the passage.
so this passage goes. It is about what are these 5-foot cubes? Yeah, it's about 50 feet of winding. It cuts back to the left and then it curves back. It cuts to the left and it curves back to the right before it opens up into a campfire. Casts warm light over this cavern. Heaps of dead grass and palm fronds are scattered about, and the muddy floor is pitted with footprints. You see 13 people, seemingly slaves, here. You see 3 more brood guards guarding the slaves, as well as nope, that's it. 3 Yuan-Ti brood guards guarding them.
Is there another exit out of this one?
Good night. Their mattress is on the couch in the living room.
Thank you.
Hi, hon.
Night.
There's also a Malazan.
Bag is on the mouse.
It's one of the higher level Yuan-Ti. It is a type 3, so I'll tell you which one that is.
It's got 2 snake arms and a snake head.
That might be it.
No, I think it just has a snake head.
Maybe.
Because I think we fought those in the battle last week.
Maybe.
Human head and upper body with a serpentine lower half instead of
I'm
legs.
very wrong.
We're both wrong though.
They were type 1s last week.
Abominations are the guys that are the issue.
So maybe it's making you do a pouch
He
face.
is wearing red. He wears a red cloth headdress. You see him basically not focusing. He seems to let the brood guards do the work, and he has got a hand mirror and he's staring at how pretty he thinks he is in the mirror.
Let's save these guys on the way out.
Yes. Either that or, as we go by, we could try and inconspicuously drop a weapon or two. Very stealthily. So the slaves will be like...
What kind of condition are these slaves in?
They are... they're not chained, first of all.
You know what? I changed my mind. We should not do that. Because from what we learned battling the snakes, they can control mind sometimes. So they don't need chains. These guys just might be mind controlled. So let's just sneak high.
Alright.
They seem basically in some sort of fugue state.
Okay, cool. Is there another exit?
Yes. If you continue onward, basically, you're in a room with a fire pit. There's another kind of basically slave quarters off of that, and then it curves to the right where there's a door.
So this one has holes for snakes?
Yes.
Okay, I peer through the holes for snakes.
Okay. So, stacks of sturdy wood crates, bundles of cloth, and clay amphorae litter the floor.
Alright. That's it?
From what you can see in the room, you're only looking through a small hole. I mean, it's a snake.
Right.
You right over there, champ?
Yeah, I'm giving myself a beard.
She's jealous.
I am.
And you can see that the room
I feel out of
continues,
it.
so the hallway
Can't you
continues
see
further.
why? Look at that.
Alright.
Very good.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I do my best, but
It's the
I
fullest.
respect Ted's beard. That's all I'm saying.
Alright, so it just looks like a little supply area?
For what you can tell,
Are any of the brood guards or that one?
no, they
fellow
don't seem
them?
to be paying attention to
Alright,
where
I want
you
to search
are.
this for traps.
Okay.
Shovel Knight do it too.
Go ahead.
21 for me, and Shovel Knight was less than that.
I can't possibly get more than that.
There we go.
I just want to see.
I'm looking for traps. I'm Mind Whisper.
I got an 8 on my roll, so.
Oh, okay. So yeah, these are just doors. It doesn't seem to be trapped.
Alright,
So it seems to be open. So you push the doors open slowly and stealthily.
Mhm.
You guys all try to follow him in.
I just want to look in there before I
Okay.
go in there.
You look in
We're trying to find the cubes, right? Or we're trying to
wherever
find
they
the
are.
cube.
Yeah.
Well, either both.
The cube. I
The
thought there were two.
cube.
Okay.
The other guys
I
have
meant
two.
the other two. Does anybody have to
Mm.
then?
Yeah, but it like costs a spell slot.
Make me a perception check, Jake.
Oh yeah, 28.
You see a snake, a giant constrictor snake, coiled in the shadows.
Okay. Guys, there's a giant constrictor snake. Let's just leave.
Okay.
Does there seem to be anything of value in the room?
There are several chests and locked supply crates and things.
Nah, I'm not too worried about that. Is pass without traces
An hour.
also concentration?
Mm-hmm.
If you cast another spell, does invisibility end?
Yes.
Okay. Well then, we can't really have you cast detect magic then, reasonably.
Nope.
Nope.
Alright, well, we'll leave them for now and check it on our way out.
Yeah.
As long as we make it that long.
So you guys are gonna backtrack
Yes, we're gonna backtrack to the other door.
to the other door. Okay, you're gonna look through that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a snake.
Just have a sneak attack, sure.
The
Or you
air
just have
you
it
can
seem-
smell when you get down to look in. The air in this room is moist and sticky. Natural light spills from cracks in the ceiling and mud coats the floor. Stone workbenches are laden with clay bottles of various shapes and sizes. Toadstools, snake root, and belladonna plants grow among the clutter, fed by water seeping from above. Standing near the plants is a hairless man with scaly skin and a bronze syringe. Lurking in the shadows around him are 5 slouching humans that reek of decay.
Do they look dead?
Hard to tell from here.
No, it's down from here.
sense. That's not an attack or a spell.
That's true.
See if they're undead at
I
least.
think my ranger trait might be. I
Any
can
channel
tell within a
divinity
couple
would that drop
miles, and it tells me how many
invisibility?
there are.
Which channel divinity would you turn them? Is that what you're thinking?
Or destroy them?
That would be an attack.
Yes.
And I think they have to see you because you're
Yeah.
presenting your holy symbol.
Hmm.
Let me see, just one.
So,
Yeah, you could divine sense.
what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna divine sense.
And 5 of those are zombies.
Yeah,
5
they're-
people
they're
are zombies.
5 of those people are zombies.
Cool.
So,
All right.
Have we seen the
Does there seem to be a
Deception
way
Miner?
through that room further into things?
yes, there's a hallway that continues much further down.
All right.
going?
Yeah. I guess let's try and sneak past this guy.
Okay, there's the door in front of you.
All right. I'm going to very quietly open the door.
It is locked.
Okay, so to recap, we came in. There were the boats, passage along the side, and a door.
Yes.
We went
the
along
boxes-
the passage.
We went to the passage on the side, and we found another door
That was
Yes.
open.
that was open.
unlocked, and that was just supplies and chests.
There was there was a hallway out of there.
Oh, there was another.
Yes, I told. Yeah,
Yeah.
it continued further.
Okay. And then there's this hallway, which also continues further past this guy.
Past this door.
Yes.
Where was? Okay.
Is there a map?
So should we backtrack and go through the supply room?
Into the other hallway? from
Yeah.
there?
Basically, if we could not open doors,
Yeah.
that'd be best.
I guess you're right.
Okay.
Also, because we can't open this door.
That's true.
Yeah.
Unless you have nobody has thieves tools.
No.
All right. Well then, yeah, you can't open the door.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wow, that's a first.
I've DM'd a game like that.
All right, so you guys are gonna go back to the other room, and you go into that room.
Right.
You sneak past the guards, no problem.
Okay.
And there is a giant constrictor snake coiled in the shadows.
Yay!
I would like to
Sneak past the giant
sneak past the
constrictor
giant
snake.
constrictor snake. Now, if I use my mask of the beast,
I think it.
because I'm not casting a spell,
But you are.
but I'm using an item.
That
Yeah.
casts a spell.
Yeah.
What is the item?
Yes.
Nah, not really.
You also would know as a ranger that snakes have blind sight, so it doesn't matter if you're invisible. If you get
We
within
still have
its
passed without trace.
if you get within its blind sight range, it will know that
Is
you're
it
there.
awake or is it asleep?
It's from what you can tell, it's awake. It's just coiled up, just kind of like just chilling.
It's just kind of coiled up, just chilling. And what's the widest berth we can give it?
Let me just check one thing about blind sight real quick. Yep. Okay. So it still has to see you, but it is blind. You can basically
Curious.
the room is a total of 20 feet, less than I forget, like 15 feet across, 5, 10, 15, yeah, like 20 feet across, and it is about 25 feet wide.
Okay.
And it is a huge creature, so it takes up the majority of the corner. That because when you walk in, there's an oil lamp to your left,
Right.
and basically the corridor continues down, and in the far corner where there's the most shadows is where it's coiled up.
Right. So
And
we
there's
would
like
be able
there's boxes on the side, and there's a big pile of boxes in the center.
to... Oh, okay.
So you have to go around it, but just based on its size, you feel like there's probably no way you're not going to get close to this thing.
All right. Well, we could try and sneak past it.
We can still try and sneak past it.
Yeah. We'll try and sneak back it, set on the other side towards the corridor, and then, alright, if it attacks, everybody just sprint away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Ready, set, sneak.
Fucking.
Ah.
Plus 10.
Well, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so I got a
20?
36.
I got a 20.
And then Shovel Knight got a 22.
Right? It's 10 with stealth.
What'd you
And
get?
my plus 1. Alright, cool. So 20.
11.
10.
Damn it.
Fuck you, Pat.
Heavy
Gave
armor,
you 10
man.
points.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 1.
Oh,
He rolled a 1 and got a negative 1, right?
And I have -1. Plus 1. Plus 10. 11.
I rolled
So
a
you
4. I
guys
got
are
20.
walking through. You guys start making it into the hallway, and the snake perks up, and it looks at you guys and says, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Like in our brain holes?
No, in common, out loud.
Ooh, we.
Um,
Where are we in
I'm
the
running
passageway? Does he
forward.
know us?
He doesn't
we're
see
there?
you, but he sees both of you.
Stay out of the sight and just kind of pay attention.
yeah,
And it like
I'm
uncurls, like, and it starts speaking to you in common.
Maybe, just in case.
Yeah, I ready in action to shoot this thing twice.
Banishment.
What's it's a charisma save?
Um,
Cast spells, you gotta know what they do, Pat.
fuck, I knew it was a save. I thought it would just be wisdom. Fuck.
You're a
I
wizard.
think it is a
You're a
charisma.
wisdom caster.
Yeah.
It's well,
That's a big spell to be using on this guy.
Yeah.
Charisma save. Yep.
Yeah.
okay. Well, you should know that he has a -4. So, what's your save DC?
15.
That bodes pretty well. Yeah, 17 -4, 13. You're visible now. You just cast a spell.
Mm,
We just talked about this.
Yeah.
And also, it's gonna be back in a minute.
Yep.
we should probably
So let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Unless we want to wait a minute and then you can kill it.
No, let's go.
Alright.
Yeah. Fuck.
Okay. You run down the hallway. Running now, so at the point where looking for traps is going to be tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, D&D.
I can look for traps traveling normal speed because I am a revised ranger.
Is that a thing?
I am almost.
Well, now I can
positive.
cast
Or does that
guidance
make
on
survival
everyone.
checks?
That might be mixed up.
I feel like looking for traps is a rogue thing. Like the whole reason you'd have the dungeon delver feat. Okay, so you guys run down the hallway,
Run away!
and you skid into it kind of comes up at like a 45, and now you can basically at the end of this hallway you can go right or left. There are 2 oil lamps. There is a ramp that goes up to your left. You can go straight ahead to a door, or the hallway splits left and right. So basically, you can go this way, through a door, or up a ramp this way.
It's a lot of options.
Up
Yep.
the ramp.
Do we want to go further down into the?
So there's a ramp, a door, and a downward.
I mean, the ramp is still inside.
Snakes,
Yeah, I'm gonna say
ziggurat,
Alright, alright,
worship up. Kind of
Okay.
like a pyramid.
alright. You go last.
You guys are going up the ramp?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The ramp is a 30-foot incline.
He's gonna drop like 15, 20 feet behind us so that we get a good visual idea of what's going on before.
Oh, what's the floor like?
Stone. I think it was stone.
All right, I'm gonna take some of my rations, just like whatever I have, and kind of just chuck it down one of the other hallways
Okay.
to try and leave a false trail, because we can't physically leave footprints.
Ah.
So this is my best idea. Aha.
Okay. So you guys continue up this 30-foot ramp. Yeah, it's all work stone. And you get to the top of the hallway. The walls of this pillared hall bear reliefs of giant serpents with Yanti worshippers doing terrible things. This hallway is 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120, 40. Alright, this is like a 200-foot long hallway. There are, where you guys come in, there's oil lamps all along the way.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a 20-foot hallway that then opens up into a wider room.
Okay.
When you look to your right, kind of directly, almost diagonally to the right, there's a door. And there are several sets of pillars. And then in the middle, you see a big statue of a snake in the larger room. And further past that, you can see Portcullis, which you imagine is probably the main entrance to the city. Okay. So you have a door kind of diagonally directly across from you, or you can continue out. Into the bigger room.
Let's take that door.
Let's take that door.
Okay, to the door.
I'll search it for traps.
Okay, make me a investigation check.
3.
I'll take that instead. Investigation.
17, not bad.
16.
I got a 17.
And you don't see any traps.
I don't see any traps. I'm going to open the door.
Doesn't open.
Fuck, it's locked. Or maybe it's barred from the other side.
Kick it in. No, I'm kidding. I don't actually.
No, let's not actually do that.
I
Totally
don't
do
actually.
that because I could crit with my sword on it.
How?
That's
His
a
sword,
special
does critical hits against objects
Oh,
and can do either slashing or bludgeoning damage.
that's pretty neat. But instead, let's go check that other tunnel downward.
Yeah.
You going back down the ramp, or are you going to...
Back down the ramp, not towards the
And
city.
was this where you threw the rations?
Yes.
Can we
Yeah.
pick them up and chuck them the other way?
Sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you
We
look
do that.
back into that main room,
I feel very spooky.
you saw 4 pillars with serpent relief supporting a 20-foot high ceiling of this large room. In the middle is an 18-foot high statue of a coiled cobra facing north. Torches with green flames flicker on the walls, and the air reeks of dung. 2 wagons are parked in one corner, and a triceratops is confined to a metal pen in the other. To the west are a pair of dark alcoves, and to the south is the hallway you're in.
And the main gate is currently closed.
And that's
Portcullis?
that the portcullis is closed. That is like another 50 feet past the serpent statue.
Okay.
This is still the main room?
Should I sneak
Or
up
did
there
we
and
run
check?
the other way?
No, this is still in the room you were in. I just wanted to make sure you guys were aware.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we should backtrack.
You don't
Okay.
think we should-
Because
So
things
still
are going
done.
to be coming from that way to look for us. I don't think we should go that way.
Okay.
Alright.
So we're into the main room?
we'll move forward into the main room.
Yeah.
Okay, so you now are in the main room.
You wait here 1 minute.
You see a Yonti pureblood and 4 brood guards stationed here. The Triceratops confined to the metal pen in the northwest looks docile. And then you see that you can kind of realize that it looks like those wagons are attached to the Triceratops for supply purposes. Also, make me a perception check. Or nature check. Any of you guys that went in the room. Remember, they can now see your dwarf companion.
We left him.
Okay.
We said you wait here.
Got it.
Yeah.
14.
19.
11.
There are 2 basilisks chained to hooks in the western alcoves. They are chained around their neck, chained to the wall, but they are looking down, almost as if trained to not look at their masters.
Okay, cool. And are there any other exits out of this room?
Yes, you can go to the right. You see, you can go straight ahead to the portcullis, and you can see here there's a hallway that goes to the right there. And there is, to the right, looks like there's another ramp. Actually, does that even give me?
You don't have visibility to do that.
No.
The hell is that thing?
That's a bummer. You should have just ran away from that snake, man.
Run away.
Out of its blind sense, and then...
Sorry, there's a thing in here that's not easily explained what it is. Let's see. Supply bag and 2 bits of stone on the floor. Oh, the Yanti pureblood, by the way, he's fat, has a forked tongue.
Gross.
He's got a bag of, so it looks like some sort of sugar-coated eggs that he's eating.
Gross.
Like actual eggs?
Like sugar-coated eggs, yeah.
You know what? You guys make me another perception check.
Hey.
9.
12.
10.
Hold on.
Wow.
Wait for it. 25.
These look very similar to what you saw in the grung lair as grung eggs, seemingly covered in sugar.
These are
Yeah.
wrong eggs covered in sugar.
And
Gross.
through to the west,
So much you tell them these
Or,
are delicacy
I'm sorry.
now.
to the east, there seems to be a room that opens up into a much larger room, but there's a large gong there. You would guess that's probably used as an alarm.
Okay.
And it continues down into some massive chamber. And you can see glowing lights, pillars, and some other things in there. But you are
Too bad I'm fucking visible.
30 feet up.
Yeah, that is pretty bad.
So,
Good job, Pat.
uh-huh.
Do you have silence?
Doesn't have it prepared.
What's Helm of Telepathy?
It's a helmet that gives you telepathy.
Yes.
You have it.
You put out that last time.
Okay. I just noticed it on my thing, that's why.
Yes.
So I can just dodge people.
Yes, and you can
suggest.
suggest, read their thoughts and suggest to them too.
Oh, yeah.
Cast suggestion.
But right now, that.
But I mean, that doesn't help.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
I'm not going to do it. I'm just curious.
so
Okay, so. There's this big, massive chamber in front of us. And do we see anything in the chamber?
you're gonna move over to look in there.
I guess, right? Yeah.
Okay. An underground cathedral opens before you. At one end, a sculpted balcony perches atop 5 rearing stone serpents. Blood dripping from the serpent's jaws falls into a semicircular basin, and from there flows along a sloped trough into a wide stone bowl set into the floor. South of the bowl is a mezzanine, prominently situated atop which is a cauldron of steaming broth that exudes fleshy odors. To the west, a huge gong, which is where you guys are, carved with snake patterns, stands on a second balcony.
Okay, so we're up on a balcony overlooking.
You are up on a balcony looking down, yes. You see the gong right in front of you and a large 5-headed snake thing with blood pooling out of its mouth into a pool, running down into a large circular pool, and there is a cauldron.
That is a statue, not a real snake.
That is not a real snake. It is
Okay.
a statue.
It's like a
But I
fountain.
assumed. But you never know.
We never know.
It's a good question.
Don't trust the snakes. then.
Is there a hammer by the gong?
Yes.
I steal it. No.
We
Just
could,
like that
though.
gong.
We could. You
Could
guys could
steal it.
support the gong's weight, and I'll cut the ropes, and we'll lay the gong down so they can't sound it as an alarm.
I feel like it would take them an extra 2 seconds to grab it by one side, pick it up, and then hit it. It wouldn't be as loud.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like it's worth the risk.
Alright. Secondarily, what are we gonna do with?
Also, out of this room, you see a basically straight across. You see a set of doors. You see a portcullis sealing off an area, and to the right of this room, you see a hallway leading back to the right.
Okay.
Probably based on your proximity, you imagine this. You saw this hallway before,
Right.
where it links up.
Okay. So this is one of the hallways from. If we wanted to go down into the
This
main
is a
room,
good way to
this
do
would
it.
be that would be the whole way
Alright.
to do it.
Okay.
Well, the whole stealth thing's kind of blown.
Yep.
Do we
But we're
wanna,
just down here looking for a cube.
Mm-hmm.
and there's really no reason to fight this guy here.
No.
This one.
The fat guy?
Yeah.
No.
Remember, he's not alone, and he seemingly has trained basilisks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So there's good reasons to not
Not
fight him.
fight him.
Yeah.
So I say we sneak back down.
Okay.
And going through the other hallway to the main area with the bleeding snake mouths.
Alright. I'm down.
Alright, cool.
Okay, so you guys make
Does
your way.
that guy have a key ring on him?
Oh.
No,
That's.
you didn't see any locks,
For the
physical
basilisk?
locks on the on the bat for the basilisks. Yeah, probably. Yes, sure.
We gotta keep an eye
Jeez.
out for that lady. Or that dude.
This dude, fat dude.
No. For the dude
Ras
we're looking
Nsi.
for. No, not that dude.
The dude
Oh yeah.
Ishmael.
that
Oh.
she showed the.
Shaka bar.
Shaka bar.
Ishmael.
That's what I said.
Sure. Shaka bar.
Alright, so we head back to Edric. We'll tell him what. I guess we telepathically communicated
Yeah.
that whole conversation, so you were there for that.
Yeah.
We're like telepathically like, hey, wizards, you guys can't like cast invisibility from there, right? Through the telepathic bond or something?
Bueller.
She says.
Reasonable question.
She says use. She says 1 minute. And she... Pat, I need you to make me a...
Death save.
Oh.
He drops dead. Now you don't need anyone to be invisible.
Make a wisdom saving. What is that? Yeah, make a wisdom saving throw.
That's not bad.
21.
25.
5.
You're within 10 feet of me. Plus 4.
I was like, damn, my math was wrong.
No. I didn't even look at your math. I just added 4 to whatever you said.
Hey.
Yellow die.
Yellow die, man. Dual yellow die.
That's right. So, see, this one rolls good. and the off chance
You
rolls
hear...
bad. Rolls bad, not the off chance rolls
Dwarf,
Oh.
do not resist, or we'll have to waste another spell.
Alright.
And you feel a magical something coming over you.
We don't resist it.
Okay. And then you are turned invisible.
Well, that's a miracle.
You figure that was a scry spell cast upon you that you resisted. And then a second one was cast to see you so you could be cast invisibility upon.
Cool.
Perfect.
Thanks.
She says, we are limited in how many times we can do this. You won't get another chance.
That's fair.
Understandable.
Alright, let's go be invisible over there. Yeah.
Okay. So which way are you guys going?
We're going down through the hallway into the main.
Okay. So you head down through that hallway. When you come to that four-way intersection, look to your right, you see that workroom
Right.
where you saw the guy with the zombies.
Yeah.
Straight ahead of you is a door.
Okay. Is it a nice door?
I mean, it's not bad.
Is it fancier than the other doors?
Is it unlocked?
That is one of the nice things about doors, is that they can
It's
be
sometimes.
If only we were druids. We could always turn this
If you're looking, are you looking in the room?
Oh,
the
yeah,
door?
I'm
Did
gonna
with all
peek
the other
into
A
the-
stuff.
rickety wooden
Never
walkway
noticed this.
threads around the walls of a deep pit. Foul odors waft
just
up
do
from
this.
below. Somewhere,
Try and look through this hole.
you can't see below because you're in the room that you're in. The door is not locked.
Alright, I'll search for traps.
Okay.
Don't cast guidance. 18.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be trapped.
I open the door.
Okay, you open the door, and you are not, and you explode. No, just kidding. You come into this room, and there's a rickety wooden walkway around the outside, and down below is a pit where thousands of snakes are writhing around, poisonous snakes. It's a 50-foot deep pit filled with snakes. There's virtually, as far as mechanics go, an inexhaustible number of snakes in this pit.
Spirit guardians.
But it continues around, and then straight across from you is another hallway where you can see things lit along the rickety wooden walkway.
Lit AF. Means as fuck.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
You look at me in confusion.
Yeah.
You can walk around the walkway, and there's actually another room that goes off to the right.
I can walk on the. I don't have to walk on the rickety part to go.
You're good.
I do have to.
I mean, it's all sort of
It's
rickety,
all
but you
rickety.
you can walk. There's straight across or to the right.
Okay. I want to check to the right.
Okay.
The other
You look
hallway.
to the right. The iron stench of blood floods this chamber. Along one wall, a row of gore-filled pools sink into the floor. Blood trails and bloody footprints run between the pools. You can see a door in this room.
Okay.
Also, there are 4 Yuan-Ti purebloods and 2 Type 2 Malazons.
Those are snake arm guys.
I think so. Yeah, snake arms. Human head, snake arms.
I wonder if their snake arms have their own.
Are these guys? Are these the ones who are doing the bloody footprints, tracking them around?
Yes. There are also 5 slaves in loincloths.
Yeah. It is pretty.
They're bathing in these pools.
Oh, gross.
5 slaves in loincloths are tending to them.
Okay.
Alright, let's.
There is a bank above each alcove where they're bathing, where their weapons are held. just so you're aware. You get the feeling that this seems to be some sort of ritual thing that they do, bathing in blood daily.
Oh, great. Keeps the skin.
And then there is a door off of this room,
Okay. All right, guys.
which you can, of
either
course, peek under.
go peek in that next door. We can go across this rickety walkway, or we could go back and head to the main room.
I vote for rickety walkway.
Like straight. Yeah.
Did you want to look under the door in this room?
I do want to look under the door.
Heat rises from an enormous
there.
oval stone set into the floor of this chamber. Discarded skins are heaped around it, and shelves underneath it are lined with jars. A snake-headed Yuan-Ti sheds his skin while strong, bare-chested human men with spears look on. You get the feeling that this is some sort of spa, and this is where, when the snakes go into the vulnerable state of shedding their skin, they do it here, and these people seem to be watching over them while they're in this vulnerable state.
Snake
I
guardians.
don't think that they would keep the puzzle cube in
The skin shedding.
in the
Yeah,
skin shedding
probably not.
room or in the bloodbath room. There's
I agree.
probably in a different room.
Probably.
Alright. So over the rickety bridge.
Rickety bridge.
Okay, straight across.
I am the smallest.
These dank catacombs have been converted into sleeping quarters. The walls are lined with alcoves that now serve as nests for Yuan-Ti. When you arrive, 12 of the 18 alcoves are occupied by 6 Yuan-Ti Malazans, 2 each of type 1, 2, and 3, and 6 Yuan-Ti purebloods. You can see a door on the opposite side.
Let's go.
They're all asleep.
They are in them. They are not sleeping.
Okay.
Sneaky sneak to the door.
Yeah, sneak over to the door.
Door is open, and you look out it, and it leads to a river.
Outside.
The
Or-
river that
The
you
river with the
probably
boats?
part of the river connected to with the boats.
Yes. There's that river from before. It smells bad. Let's go back to the main bridge.
Okay.
Also, is there any way to sabotage this bridge from the other side without like completely destroying it?
Talk to me.
Alright, so, what is this bridge made out of wood?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a 50-foot drop down into the pit.
Yes. Is there like supports underneath it?
A little bit, yeah. It's rickety. The walls are slick and wet, but you don't know if that's going to be any problem for snake people.
Yes, that's true. But I assume it's going to be a problem for them.
Sure.
But everybody knows what happens when you do that. I think we should sabotage
Get killed by snake people.
this bridge.
How?
So we just take out like a support or two from underneath it.
How do we get underneath it?
You guys hold me by the legs, and I'll reach underneath it.
Why aren't you standing on it? If they're holding you by the legs and you're reaching underneath it.
Yeah, but we'll do it from this side of the walkway. I just want to.
Yeah, but it's like the pit is like 20 feet wide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like 20 feet by 10 feet by 50 feet deep, full of snakes.
Yes, and how wide is the rickety little bridge?
5
across?
feet. It's basically 5 feet around the outside edge of this square room.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, in that case, I just want to.
Pee on it a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, you pee onto it a little bit.
I feel
Nice.
You watch as the pee
Show them.
materializes.
Dude, this is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. Just pee out of nowhere.
Oh.
And then I want to. I don't really have anything good to like. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna take my alchemy jug.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some oil. I'm just
Okay.
gonna pour it over the middle of the bridge. Hopefully, one of them slips.
Okay,
Nice.
done.
Yeah, cool.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
So I figure right in the middle, and I'll just spread oil around. And then,
Yeah.
He's so slippery.
So you're gonna move back into the blood room?
yes, we're
Yes.
back into the blood room, and then out past the blood room.
Okay. You're gonna go through it, or you're gonna go past it?
Well, we have to go.
No, you can go straight past it, but I didn't know if you were gonna go into that room.
We don't have any real
Because there are
reason
two
to go.
other. There's a set of doors and a portcullis that you can look through that leads somewhere else from that room.
Check out the door.
The door was the snake shedding.
No,
Oh, okay.
Different blood room.
the main blood room.
Yeah.
With
Oh,
like
oh,
the,
With the snake,
blood
with the
chapel.
head.
The big
Blood chapel.
flat-headed snake blood.
The
Yeah.
blood fountain.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, so
Was
we
that-
head in there.
Okay, so you head in there.
We see
at-
the little thing.
At this point, I want to ask the Red Wizard lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how much time we got left in this hour?
Probably about a half an hour.
All right, cool. Thanks, lady.
Hurry up, guys.
Hey, it's only going to take us like 5 minutes to get out of here at this point, like if we're running.
Yeah.
So-
So,
Well, we
just
still
want
gotta
to make
find
sure.
this thing.
So, at this point, I'm going to say I should go grab that extra coffee.
Sure.
Because it's done and we don't want it to get cold.
Yeah.
We don't have to take a break, we just got to grab it.
All right, I'll go get some coffee. You guys make decisions.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no! I'll go get the
Jake.
coffee, Jake.
Okay, don't
How many
leave
cups?
us.
I'm not gonna have coffee.
Just grab the pot and bring the pot down.
Pop a cup of coffee. Pop?
My cup is in front of it. I don't know where Jake's is.
My
Is that-
cups up there still.
Yeah, why don't you guys
Okay.
grab the cups and the pot and bring it down?
I got it.
So,
Cool.
Pat, you play.
in this room,
I'm not gonna have coffee, so don't.
in this room,
In this room.
you saw the cauldron. A stew made from boiled flesh sloshes inside the cauldron, which is heated by a volcanic vent by the floor underneath it.
Gross.
There's a pool of blood.
Oddly appetizing.
Blood spilled or blood channeled from elsewhere seems to flow down through these snakes into this room.
There's like
The central pool contains. Don't ask me how you would know this.
I can tell that this central pool contains
8 inches of viscid, days-old blood from something. You do know that they seem to wallow in it, so who knows if that has something to do with that.
the blood.
The portcullis seals off a different area.
Okay.
You see, let's see, there's a balcony above the snake heads.
Right.
It looks like you'd have to climb up the balustrades to get up there. But you can't really see what's up there because it's 40 feet up.
Is that where the gong is?
No, that's there's a ramp up to that.
Oh, okay.
This is on top of the snake heads where the
Oh,
blood is
okay.
dripping down, but it's 40 feet up.
Ah,
So seemingly the only way to get up there is to climb.
right.
There is a set of doors. And then there is this portcullis, which it seals off this entrance. And you see a bronze lever set into the wall nearby, like somewhere where you can pull it to lift this portcullis.
Does it seem like it's well maintained, or does it seem like it's going to be really loud as hell as soon as I pull this lever?
It seems fairly maintained, and you can look through to see what's in the room with the portcullis.
Oh yeah, I want to look.
A fountain of cool water bubbles on the floor ahead. The scent of lilies fills the air, and silken drapes drift lazily in the heat. Archways open into shaded booths heaped with cushions of trays of sugared sweets. Lounging about are a dozen scantily clad humanoids with eyes like those of snakes and scaly patches on their arms, legs, necks, and back. Watching over them are a pair of inhuman bipedal reptiles. Thank you, sir.
Inhuman bipedal reptiles.
That is what I said.
So,
What I miss? Found some snakes?
Yes.
yeah, we found a lever to open and close this portcullis, but there's a bunch of humanoids which have snake eyes, and there's
patches of scales.
bipedal,
scantily clad.
non.
Basically, it looks like a harem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a little
Snake
snake
harem?
harem.
Snake hair.
Where people got infected by
You can
snake eyes. They all got snake eyes.
That's
I don't know
gross.
how it works, but
Yuan-ti purebloods. Snake eyes, scaly patches of skin. There are 11,
what are the two?
12 of them in there.
What are the other two? Those two things?
Brood guards.
Oh, okay.
So we don't want to go
No,
here.
we want to go check out those doors instead.
Okay. let's do it.
Make me a perception check since you're looking in there.
Here I am looking in here.
Oh, and you can see there's a balcony on top of the 5-headed snake statue, but it's 40 feet up.
Okay.
You could climb it, and it doesn't look like it's too difficult to climb to get up there, but you can't see what's up there from this angle.
9.
9? All right.
You guys want to climb over that statue?
Were any of you else looking through the portcullis, or was it just you? Was it just Carrick?
I'll take a peek.
Bill
Realistically,
looks at lots of
Am I
things.
tall?
Would you have guys, if he told you what he saw, would you guys go and look, or would you have all gone together? Or how would that have gone?
I was upstairs. Man.
I'm asking.
I don't-
In
I think
game.
Murray would.
I don't
mean,
see the
we
reason
stay
not to look
within-
through
Yeah.
the portcullis.
Yeah, we stay within 10 feet of Bill, so. He would have been nearby at least.
Yeah, not gonna help.
What kind of check is this?
Perception.
Cool.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
You ever wonder how you can see when you don't have visible eyeballs to catch the light?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you?
Yeah, that's why I asked.
That makes sense.
That was with advantage.
Yeah, 1 out of 5.
You notice that one of the 12 Yanti purebloods looks to be the one you're looking for.
Oh, what's his face?
Yeah, Ishmael.
Ishmael.
Guys, I see Ish.
Remember, you don't have to whisper; it's in your head.
I know.
I know, but we're still kind of doing
Can
that.
you talk to him through your brain with your new hat?
If she
But
does
would
that,
that
is
make
she...
me visible?
I don't know.
Yes,
It's a
just casting a spell.
Alright.
The telepath? The
I thought it was
telepathy?
detect thoughts, and then you could speak to them.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what you want to do about this, but, our guy's in there.
Go up
What
and
is he
whisper
doing
to
over
them.
there?
Hanging out.
Okay. Here's my suggestion. You got pens, right? Or pencils or something?
Mm-hmm.
We take out the piece of parchment she gave us. Write on it. Come to the gate. Crumple it up. Throw it to him.
In a room full with 13
Full of
other people.
everybody.
Yes. That is Bill's idea.
Bill.
Yeah.
I like your enthusiasm.
Awesome.
Alright.
But no.
But right now we're invisible,
Yeah.
so I think we're just gonna sneak around more. And if we can't figure shit out, then we'll come back
Keep in mind, we also
and,
only have a
and
little bit
work
of time
with this
left.
guy. Exactly.
So, like,
So we should take advantage of the invisibility by not throwing papers at people.
That's not an attack, right? It's just
No, I don't think that's
throwing
an
it
attack.
to
I
him.
like, don't
Did
cast
you
a
want to
spell.
climb the balustrade?
Thanks.
It doesn't look very difficult. to
Alright,
climb.
I think that's our next step
Yeah.
is climbing up the...
There is another door you haven't gone in or looked through, but
Yeah, I want to go look through that door and then we'll climb.
okay. You look through that door. It's a 60-foot long hallway that opens into a larger room. When you can see from here, 4 pillars supporting a vaulted ceiling. That is all you can see, and you can kind of see that past it seems to be the river.
Oh, okay.
And through like an open wall, like not a hallway, just it opens up into the river. But you can't see what else is there,
Right.
Because you're
You're
only
just
looking
kinda
through a
looking
straight
straight
line,
forward.
basically.
Okay.
And yes, you could climb the balustrade.
Alright, I'm gonna try and climb that shit.
Yeah, alright, cool.
Make me
I
an
climb
athletics
that shit.
check.
Good luck.
I've been rolling like fat crap, so... that's not bad. 18.
Yep, you are able to climb up to the top. You make your way up, and you can see this balcony is actually not a bad spot. It seemed like if you were up here, you'd have half cover from down below.
Ooh.
Set into the back wall is an alcove with an engraved stone disc on the floor.
I communicate that to the rest. It's a disc up here. This is a pretty good vantage point
What does the disc look
for
like?
bows.
Oh, good.
It's engraved.
What's it engraved with?
Each looks like a raised, faintly glowing stone disc with a serpentine glyph carved into the top of it.
Vaguely serpentine. It's
Huh.
glowing a little bit.
no.
Alright, that's good to
So it's
know.
probably magic.
There's no doors out here.
Out of this
upper-
balcony?
Yeah.
No. Do you have proficiency in Arcana?
Nope.
Does anybody?
Nope.
No.
Cool. And that's that.
Alright, so there's those.
Any cubes?
Are there any cubes?
No.
No.
Alright, so we gotta find a way to deal with Ras Nsi. Which you think he's past
You haven't
the
even seen
harem?
him yet.
Yes. Do you think he's past that harem?
I have not.
You couldn't see if there was any ways out of that room in the harem or not because of the way the angle you're looking.
My plan is to wait until we find him, and then we'll punch him in the head.
Yeah, that's a good plan. But before
Right.
we do that,
Yeah.
maybe we can steal the puzzle cube without him even knowing we were there.
There are only 2 places you haven't really gone.
Through the portcullis.
Through the portcullis, is 3. Through the set of doors in this room that lead back to that pillared room that you kind of saw.
Right.
And then if you go backtrack all the way up past the snake statue, you saw a hallway that went to the right.
Right.
And you know that this blood is coming from somewhere pouring into these snakes.
Okay.
So wherever that's coming from.
Right.
Which, based on geography, that hallway should probably lead you there.
The hallway to the right.
Past the basilisks, past the triceratops,
Right.
up that way. So you gotta go back
Okay.
up the ramp, past the gong, and over to the right. past, like right by the main entrance, and then immediately to the
Why
right.
don't we go there
Let's
then?
do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright. You know, how big is a portable hole?
10. I forget. Why?
Because that would be nice for the gong. Portable hole.
Then we got a nice gong.
So, you guys move up to that
We'll
hallway.
be flapping it out when we hit the gong.
A wide passage slopes down to a set of bronze doors. Coiled serpents decorate the metal with a sliding hatch at head height. 4-inch wide holes pierce the brass of each door. That's sort of the portcullis. And you guys continue down that hallway to the right. You can see immediately to your left, there's a door. There's a hallway that opens up into a larger room, and then beyond that is another kind of room, but there is no door. So do you want to? So basically, you can go immediately to the door to the left, or continue into the larger room.
Let's check out the larger room. Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
So you walk past the door, and you continue into this larger room. A blood-stained altar stands in the middle of this room. It has shackles bolted to its top and niches carved into the sides. Housed in each niche is a human skull. Grooves run down the altar to gutters on the floor, allowing spilled blood to drain into the walls. Clay urns overflow with wet bones and gore. This seems to be where the blood is coming from for the other room.
They're doing their ritual sacrifices.
Yes, this is some sort of
Any
sacrificial room.
cubes?
No.
Seems like Ras Nsi might be near here, though. If this is where they ritually sacrifice people. it
Yeah,
seems
but
like
this
something-
room's gross. Why would he be in a gross room?
4 Yuan-Ti brood guards stand in this corner, in each corner of this room.
Okay.
Wait, there's one in each corner or 4 in each corner?
1 in each corner.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, so let's move back and look at that door.
There's also another door off of. There's a room straight ahead of you that is open. You can't see in it, but that's an open room. There's a room immediately to your left, and then the room you walked past to get here.
Okay.
Also, you do not see any sort of way to get from here out to that balcony,
Okay.
which, based on your proximity from where the pools are running, should be
Should be
right
right
through this wall, but there's no way to get there.
Okay. You gotta go through the gutters.
Well, that doesn't seem to make any. That wouldn't lead you to the balcony because the
Right.
gutters are just for the blood. They're
Yeah.
not big enough for a person to get through.
Some sort of magic shit going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that little the disc was like a teleporting disc.
Yeah, maybe a wall moving disc.
Oh, and there
Oh,
was
that's a better idea. Wall moving.
there
disc.
was also a. I'm sorry. There was also a the alcove straight ahead was blocked by a portcullis.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you can look in that room if you so choose.
I would like to.
Yo, go look in that room.
I'm gonna go look.
I'm
at
gonna wait
that.
here.
Okay.
Alright.
The stench of sweat fills the humid air. You are. Oops, that's the wrong one. That's if you're captured. Huh. Don't listen to that. Don't get captured. You'll end up here.
If we get captured, we're gonna smell different things.
Muffled sobs and moans rise from 4 pits with circular iron grates covering them. A chain hooked to each grate, stretched over a pulley bolted to the ceiling and coils around an iron winch set into a nearby wall. Iron manacles dangle from hooks in the south wall. To the north, a faintly glowing stone disc covers the floor of an otherwise empty alcove, and carved into the top of the disc is a serpentine symbol.
Okay.
This is apparently some sort of prison
Nice.
pit.
Prison pit.
And then again, now that you've turned around and looked back, there is a door in the sacrifice room to the right, and then the door you walked past to get here.
Alright, I want to check the sacrifice room to the right.
Okay. Steam rises from a stone basin filled with viscous black and purple liquid. 3 serpentine creatures surround the pool. Each has its head and has the head and upper body of a dark-skinned woman and the lower body of a snake. So they're type 3 Yuan-Ti Malazans.
Alright.
And there's a large pool there
Of water?
of some sort of purple and black liquid.
Is it?
Gross.
Does it smell?
You can't smell through the door.
Damn.
Is it too dark to smell?
Yes.
That's a shame. I go back. Well, first I telepathically communicate with these guys, but then I go back and say,
It seems, from what you can tell from here, it looks sludgy, less like water.
muck.
Viscous.
Some grimy muck.
Has viscosity. Didn't like that.
That's the noise it makes.
Yeah.
I wanted to show you in person.
Yeah, and I don't like it in person.
And then we'll go through this other door we walked past before. But before we go through it, I want to look through the holes.
Okay. So, sorry. That's number 5. Alright, a haze of incense lingers inside the chamber. Faded murals decorate the walls, and throw rugs and cushions lie scattered on the floor. You also notice there's 2 Type 2 Malazans outside of the door standing guard, and you're able to, like, get in between them and look under the door.
Right.
An engraved chest rests in one corner next to a stone urn covered with snake carvings. A creature with the head and upper body of a dark-skinned woman and the lower body of a serpent coils in the middle of the room. She looks... Actually, I have a picture of her. As you can tell, that means she's important. She seems to be important.
She seems to be.
And she is in there.
And she's just hanging out, lounging luxuriously.
Yep. Seems to be her quarters, if you will.
So I move back because I don't want to be in between these 2 guys. As I think to you guys, why don't we go back to the room to the harem, right?
Okay.
We just open the gate and then just stand by the wall, away from the lever, and hope we can slip a note to that guy. That was a good idea before, Bill. But instead of throwing at him, we'll just open up the gate and then we'll look and be like, "Who's here?" We just won't respond.
Yeah.
And
And then
then
when
we'll
they come,
slip that guy that
investigate.
note and then be like, "Come meet us out here if you can." And then he'll be able to tell us some more shit.
Alright.
Alright,
Sounds like a plan.
sound good?
Okay. So you guys are going to go back. You get a ping in your head that says 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
I'm gonna
Pull the lever.
I seem very far away from that lever.
All those guys look over.
I'm assuming.
And they kind of like some of the girls stay.
On the piece of paper, I'm gonna write, "Meet us to the left side of the door. We're invisible."
Should we say who it's from?
No,
Like-
No, it's got the signet.
Yeah, it's a good
Oh,
signet.
okay, never mind then.
And that guy's gonna get close. Ismakel.
Yes, sure. We'll say that he comes over, like one of the brood guards goes, and he kind of like motions them to stay, and he walks over. And he kind of like peers out, doesn't see anybody.
I'm gonna slide it like right into his hand, the thing, and then I'm gonna whisper that we are from we come in place of Zagmira.
And you hear him you see him kind of like start at the thing in his hand, and then kind of like look over his shoulder, and then he kind of like looks around to not see anybody, and then says, "This way." And he motions to you to kind of like one of the corners, the far corners of the room, like where the snake blood pit is, like sort of next to the balcony, like the gong is above you, but kind of like into that corner.
Okay.
And he's kind of like looking around because he doesn't actually see you. And he says, wow, I don't even know what is he gonna say? He's a handsome Cholton man with eyes like a snake.
Ooh.
He says, "What brings you here?"
We came for
Puzzle cube.
puzzle cube. Yeah.
No. He goes, "Yes, this is Ras Nsi's lair."
Good. Can you direct us that way?
He says, "I can, and I can help you steal it."
Oh, awesome. Shit.
He says, "I know the layout of this temple, and I know there's a secret door from the throne room into his lair. I do not know where it is."
What you wrote from us?
He says, "There are several. Also, it can be reached by one of Ras Nsi's teleporters, but I do not know how to activate them."
Oh, I mean, shit. We saw those, but we don't know how to activate them either.
It's a teleporter, not. It was a teleporter, not a wall moving.
You're fucking smart, Bill.
Well, no, it was just yeah. I like the idea.
I said that just to you, though, so the people.
Yeah,
don't
we're
like
just- it's
hear
just
it.
you and me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I was gonna say the OG team, but I'm not OG.
I'm OG.
No. Comparatively to you.
You're like just G at this point.
Yeah. Which is nice.
Yeah.
He says, "I recommend you wait until Sekalak visits the harem.
Oh shit.
Who's Sekalak?
He's Ras Nsi's champion.
Oh, okay.
He is infatuated with Nima, one of the concubines."
Do you know when that would
Or like sex.
It's gonna be like sometime in the next 10, 15
He
minutes.
visits her in the dead of night.
Oh, it's not the dead of night currently.
you know, you guys took a rest, so it's the morning. It's like 10 a.m.
Alright,
He goes, you can go,
Wait until
and I can walk with you there, but he is a powerful UNT pureblood champion. I would recommend it would be easier to assault without him there.
does he have a bow?
Does he have a bow?
Does he have a bow?
No.
Nah, fuck it. Alright, I could probably kill him
He
then.
wears no armor, but his scales have hardened to that of armor. He
Oh, good
has
for
the
him.
typical Yuan-Ti abilities, but his innate magical power has been enhanced.
Look, man, we got like 10 minutes left on our invisibility here. So
He goes
try
like,
to
he will show
use-
you. Alright, he says, well then, if it must be now, he goes, I do not wish to tip my hand, but I will show you where you need to go.
Yeah, show us his secret.
He goes,
passage.
if you are still around, seek me out at night when Sekalok has left, and I will help you then.
Wow.
But if you must go now, then I will stay.
Yeah, we gotta go, bro.
Yeah,
So he'll lead you down through.
Unless you can think of somewhere we could hide
where you could come retrieve us come
until
nighttime.
nightfall.
Are there less guards and people around at night?
No, there are guards
All the time.
traveling the hallway at all
Yeah,
times.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do if I had a palace. Wouldn't be like, oh, cool, everybody go to bed. Curfew's 8.
It's a pretty glaring security hole.
Well, whatever. Everybody's well rested, so.
During the daytime, nobody's getting in.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Got well rested guards.
10 hours of sleep.
Mm.
When's the last time you got 10 hours of sleep?
Don't know.
I don't know either.
Definitely within the last like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been having a week,
Yeah.
sort of.
You gotta be at work nice and early tomorrow.
Yes, he does.
My favorite sentence that ever kind of exemplified that someone was having a bad week was they said,
Oh, shit.
"Today's a bad week."
That was me
It was you.
in high school, senior year.
To be fair, today was.
And
a
it
bad
was a
week.
bad week.
Yeah.
I just feel like somebody said my whispering, so I think the volume might just.
Oh,
down.
well, we have been whispering.
No, it just
I'm not whispering.
You can't whisper.
doesn't know how to whisper.
I've been told how. I just haven't perfected it yet. I don't
whispers.
I don't see the point. Yeah, which is something that's impossible to teach high schoolers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you have to whisper loud.
Yeah. They'll talk like this. And it'd be like, I'm in the front row and I can't hear you when you normal talk. You're not allowed to whisper.
What
Alright.
if you whisper really loud?
Okay, alright. I just cranked the mic volume, so let's not go nuts. So he says, do you
I'm sorry.
have any questions about what you've seen? I know the layout of the entire...
Oh, shit.
All of it. Like, it's freaky, man.
So are there any places you were curious of what you saw? Perhaps I can give you insight.
Talking snake?
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
That is... That is Azimas. He is an awakened constrictor snake. A druid once cast Awaken on him, and after the druid left, he found his way here.
Oh.
He is the one who guards the shipments.
What do you guys get as shipment?
Spices, food, incense, oil, lantern, rope, things of that nature.
Alright, cool.
About the blood spot.
The blood.
What?
Did you bathe in blood?
Yes, daily. This is a Yuan-Ti ritual.
Gross.
Those
They bathe in the blood of their sacrifices.
those slaves out there, they seem to be in some sort of fugues. Is there a way to snap them out of that?
He goes, when they take their breaks, their emotions return to them. But they are... says they are under the... why did I read that? They've been broken by their mental trauma and several tranquilizing drugs.
Okay. so there's not really too much we can do to help them.
If one could convince them to leave when the effects of the drugs have worn off, I'm sure they would cause quite a ruckus and would want to kill as many Yuan-Ti as possible.
It's good, but that's not really. We're trying to be like a surgical knife here, not a sweeping blood path.
Although they could provide a good distraction later down the road if we need it.
Yeah.
What else? Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Yeah, the Ras Nsi. What tell us about him specifically?
He is a Yuan-Ti, a powerful Yuan-Ti Malazan. He has fallen victim to the death curse.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what this is or why he hasn't, but he seeks to cure it.
Oh shit.
He desires to bring Dendar the Night Serpent into this world and destroy it.
All right.
Oh shit.
That's less reasonable than curing the death curse. But shit. So he can't be doing very well at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, he wields a powerful sword.
I got a pretty good punch. Why are you pointing?
Anyway,
What the sword?
he will tell you. He says, "Beware
Well, I'm always aware.
Fenthaza, for she is the nightmare speaker.
Whoa.
She is one of his most powerful allies and his right hand here in the temple."
She. Would you say she looks important?
I would.
Okay.
I
Found
think
her.
so, yeah, already.
He says, "You may have come." He says, "I would say, if you could find your way into the armory, you may find things of useful there. However, it is guarded by powerful beings of which I know not, and the only way to enter it is by speaking a password that only few know, and sadly I am not one."
Okay, that's fair. Is there anybody important in those pits? Those prison pit things?
As far as I know, they are empty.
Alright, cool. Oh, this is weird. We heard moaning coming from one.
Yeah.
Must have been ghosts.
Or people he doesn't know about.
That's true. As far as he knows. Alright, cool. Bring us to the secret passage into Ras Nsi's chamber.
No, he says, "Also, I do not know where it lies, but Ras Nsi has a pet hydra."
Oh
Alright.
shit.
Fire damage for the Hydra.
Yeah, which
I hear they're like fiends. They're nothing.
they're not fiends.
They're monstrosities.
Yeah, let's that, man.
Alright, so he will...
We don't have any fire.
Oh, and he'll say...
Nah.
No.
He points over at the pool. He says, "This is for the Yuan-Ti rituals. They transform worthy humans into Yuan-Ti."
I'm just a dirty elf.
Well, unfortunate for you.
Yeah, it's too bad.
So he'll lead you out of this room, through that set of doors,
Okay.
double doors, down a hallway. That room you looked in, where you could only see out into the river, you look, there's an iron throne to the left, carved in the likeness of a hydra. Painted on the wall behind it is a large blue triangle. You start to recognize, you remember seeing creatures with upside down blue triangles on their foreheads.
Camel people.
To the south, an engraved stone disc is set into the floor of an alcove. A 10-foot wide opening in the east wall leads to a flooded cave.
Okay. That's probably where the Hydra is. Does he bring us that way?
He'll lead you that way. However, sitting upon the throne during this, because it's the daytime, is Ras Nsi.
Oh, shit.
And he will stop. And then you see...
Her invisibility end.
No, that would... maybe. We'll see.
God damn it, Pat! Don't give him
Why?
ideas.
Why?
He sits on the throne addressing two Type 1 Yuan-Ti Malazans. Standing guard in the middle of the room is a tall, muscular Yuan-Ti. And he says, and he like starts as he sees this, and then he like stops, and then he walks forward to towards Ras Nsi, and he says, then he kind of approaches him, and kneels to the ground, and you see that Sakalok gives him a kind of a dirty look. And he says, "Sir, I wish to let you know that there has been... Azimas has some sort of miscalculations, or something is going on in the storeroom. I thought it should be brought to your attention." And then he just kind of like looks over and just kind of waves him out of the room, and he like just walks out.
That's fair. There's that other portcullis, right? Across the way?
In this... No, you've never gone all the way down this room.
Okay.
There is the way you came in,
Right.
a set of doors.
Okay.
This is off of the blood room,
Yes.
the main room. You came down this set of hallway. There are 4 pillars, an iron throne on which he sits, and it adds out into the water-filled hallway. And in the middle of the room is his champion, and he stands there addressing to... what did I say? 2 type 1s. You hear 5 minutes.
Do I see the puzzle cube anywhere?
No.
Didn't you say it was in Ras Nsi's lair?
Yes, this... He said there's a room off of the throne room, but he doesn't know how to get there.
Right.
There's a flooded cave.
There is a flooded cave that you would guess, based on where it is, leads to that long river that you found right at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
That probably... The boats probably go back all the way up there.
Okay.
I'm gonna investigate for any secret things that would open a secret door.
You don't know where it is, so...
Start feeling around on the
Okay,
walls.
this is what we do. We wait for 4 minutes and hope that Ras Nsi goes down to check whatever is happening down in the storeroom.
Okay.
And if in 4 minutes and 30 seconds he is not out of here, I punch him in the head.
And when you punch him in the head, we all attack at the same time.
Yeah. So whatever it is you do that.
I'll
you
shoot
shoot
him
him
from the
and
corner.
you hit him. But like angrily.
Alright, that makes sense. That makes sense, Bill.
I don't know what else to do.
We're out of time.
Yeah. Unless you want me to take a walk under that.
Oh, through the
Yeah.
flooded tunnel?
Yeah, but then, I mean, it would make a lot of noise when the water ran out of my armor.
Yes. Also, there was a Hydra somewhere around. And my guess is right over there.
It's a good case.
I'm gonna go peek.
Okay. You make your way over. I mean, this, to give you a point of reference, the entrance to this tunnel is 10 feet wide.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look to your left, and it goes back about 50 feet up that way, and then about 300 feet back to where you started. Is a long, flooded area.
Oh, okay. When you say where you started, that's where the boats are.
Yes.
Okay. Well, worst case scenario. Not a bad exit strategy.
Not a bad exit.
That
strategy.
is stretch.
I'm not a strong swimmer.
I mean, I'm pretty strong.
Yeah,
I can carry
I'm a good swimmer.
Pull you along.
Okay, team. We sit and wait for 4.5 minutes.
I have to pee really bad, so I'm gonna do that.
We're gonna sit and wait for a literal 4.5 minutes. What happens?
Okay.
Is he just addressing those guys for the time?
For most of it, at 4 minutes and 4 minutes exactly, he dismisses them to deal with whatever the issue is in
The storm.
the storeroom. You also now are made aware of how relatively close you are to the gong, the alarm system of the entire cavern.
I think we should fucking fix that gong before.
So, they have successfully headed out of the doors and shut them behind them
Okay.
at...
Is the champion still in here? Or is he
Yes.
gone?
He's ever vigilant.
Alright, so it's just
Ras Nsi,
Ras Nsi, the champion, and us,
as far as you know.
as far as we know. And the doors to this place are shut.
Correct.
Or telepathically, I'm gonna tell the red wizards, "Hey, we're about to be in a big fight. If you can scry and cast spells."
She says,
That'd be great.
"Don't push it, dwarf."
That's fair. Is there a way to lock this door
Definitely.
from the inside here?
Not with. I mean, you'd have to make a lock. These doors do not have a locking mechanism.
Yeah, that's fair.
They don't all. Some do.
Which way does the door, like,
It opens.
open into the chamber?
It opens into the chamber.
Ooh. Okay. Nothing good.
Oh.
Those other two guys left, but I think
So we're-
we need to do our best to
Make sure nobody
not
else
let
can come.
anybody else get through this door into the gong. So I'm gonna stand.
If you stand here in front of this door, there is you wouldn't be able to see what's going on the throne.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not gonna work then. I'm gonna stand as far away from the champion as I can and still be within 150 feet of Ras Nsi.
How many minutes?
Yeah, it's been 4.
Oh.
The 2 Yonti type 1s have left
All right, guys.
to deal with the
on,
issues.
On 3,
Yeah.
everybody kill the shit out of Ras Nsi.
Okay.
And
Alright.
then we'll deal with the second guy as quickly after that as we can.
Fair.
Yeah.
Unless we want to try and capture Ras Nsi, kill the shit out of the other guy, because Ras Nsi doesn't want to die.
So,
We don't have time for this. Ras Nsi.
Okay.
roll initiative. I need whoever fell. Somebody fell.
11.
Bill and Shovel Knight and me too.
8.
Yeah, give me all those guys. Okay. Murray got an 18.
19.
19.
Alright.
Edric?
19 also.
11.
Hey.
11.
For me.
19.
Shovel Knight
17.
got a 6. Well, we don't all die.
Yeah. Did I? No, I'm a big dum dum. Big old dum dum.
He being a big blood.
I should have prepared a different smite spell
As opposed to Thunder
as
Smite.
opposed to Thunder Smite. Thunder Smite is a bad one to have today. Searing Smite or Wrathful Smite? Yes!
Thank you, Halo Craft, for the follow.
Good to the last drop.
All right. So,
Oh man, this guy looks ready, huh?
well, he's not. So go ahead, Carrick. It is your first turn. You make an attack.
I am going to first cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay, you become visible.
Boom. I'm all the way in the corner, away from everybody else.
Okay. So you can't you're back by the door, or
I want to be a supermodel. Barring that, I want to be as far away from the entry door in that water path as I can.
so you can basically be. It's like a rectangular room in the corner.
Yes.
Be the-
I'm going
okay.
to be in a corner.
Okay. So you turn visible.
Okay. Cast Hunter's Mark on Ras Nsi.
You have cast Hunter's Mark on Ras Nsi.
And I'm going to shoot him twice.
Okay.
With advantage because he hasn't taken a turn yet in combat.
Correct. Yeah, he isn't. Is it acted or taken a turn?
I think he hasn't acted yet in
Okay.
combat.
Yeah, because he was first, but he's surprised.
So 26. He's
Hope it's not
surprised.
like an illusion of him.
Yes, that will hit.
Alright, cool. That will deal 15 damage.
Okay.
And then I will attack once again. For a 25.
Okay. 25 to hit.
Yes.
Cool.
And that, oh yeah. 16, 19, 29 damage. And then I'll look expectantly as nobody else becomes visible just yet. Oh shit. Guys, now.
Murray.
Oh, Dix. Okay.
Rage.
Okay. Bonus action rage.
I'm gonna reckless attack. So I have
Who?
advantage. The throne dude.
Oh, your first attack is advantage.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So 12 plus 10, so 22.
The hit? Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. Would a 20 hit?
Yes.
Then he's knocked prone.
Yeah. Now you don't even need to recklessly attack.
So first one does
You were invisible and then
3, 4, 9, 11 damage.
Okay.
And then attack again. Does this have advantage now because he's prone?
I'm gonna say he doesn't go. This is a stupid thing by the book, but I'm gonna say he doesn't go prone because he's got a snake body.
Huh.
I feel like you can't really get knocked prone if your body is fluid.
Boo.
Because snakes can't be knocked prone, I don't think.
They
Is
could
he
be
like
rolled
full
onto their
snake?
back.
He's a half snake.
So his upper half was human?
Yep.
Gets hit so hard he falls to the ground.
what's he looking at?
Racing him to snake.
Ah. Well, I checked
Oh,
the
they have-
Malazans.
No, I guess not. Alright. Sure.
He's prone?
Yeah,
Or no?
it's still reckless no matter what though. When the first attack's reckless, the rest are reckless.
Oh.
So you have advantage, but
Ah,
Oh yeah, double hit.
do. Yay! Yay, tiny damage. 10, 11, 16 damage.
okay.
And then Dex saving throw.
Alright, he fell.
Cool.
6.
7 lightning damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Mud Puppy. Oh yeah.
Alright, Bill.
I'm going to top my steed, ride over
Oh, I forgot to put. No, I had that up there. Never mind. Lies.
to Ras Nsi, and first he's gonna.
Okay. I'm just trying to think about how some of these situations where the wolf has gone through the whole cave the whole time.
Ow.
He was very quiet.
It's got bad feet.
Yeah, because he never made stealth checks for any of the times that he would have had to make stealth checks.
I made them for him, and they were always higher than mine.
Okay.
Ah, okay, cool.
Oh, he's fine.
What a faithful companion.
Yes.
Does this have it in the head?
No.
That's pretty bad.
Let me double. Oh, I mean, it's still probably 10.
No.
All right. It was his turn, and he is now visible, and I'm going to attack now
With advantage.
with advantage. Does a looking at the wrong guy. Dumb Sean. 21.
Yes.
All right.
Well, you didn't crit because you already.
Yeah, no.
We're just making sure.
Just thinking.
Become visible unless your fist impacts his face.
Yeah. First level smite.
Okay.
2D. Okay. I don't know why I'm being such a dum dum. 24.
Okay.
Damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Then bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on him, which I should have done before that last turn, but whatever.
Sure.
And then I'm going to use one of my crits.
Okay.
Nice.
One crit. So that'll be Hunter's Mark.
Use a second level
One.
smite.
Second level smite. So. $10, 20, 30, 51, 53,
7.
60. No, yeah. 60 even.
Nice. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
That's
Is
good.
that it?
That is
Everything you can do.
everything I can do. Yeah.
Okay. Adric.
I'm going to wand of was it lightning bolt?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna channel divinity that and make it full.
Okay.
Can you position yourself to try and hit them both?
Can I try and do that? I would definitely try
Sure.
and do that.
Are you using just one charge?
Of lightning bolt?
Yeah.
I can upcast that. I'm gonna use 6 charges.
Okay, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 d6. So 13 d6.
78 damage.
78 damage outright. All right.
Dang.
Or
Wand.
39 halved.
Do they pass or fail?
Relax. Shit, dude.
If you want these.
They both pass.
That's fair.
First.
They have advantage on their saving throws.
See.
Wow, fuck you. I don't know what to tell you. They do.
You bet.
Because had that, and it was great the whole time.
It was. Spirit Guardian's concentration. Right? No?
Yes. Anything else?
Bonus action.
Yeah. Bonus action, spiritual weapon, Ras Nsi.
Gets him.
Yeah.
So we're making an attack roll.
What's up, Fu?
Plus 7, so 19.
Yep.
2 points of damage.
2 points.
2 plus your
Oh.
your spell mod,
Oh,
or plus your wisdom mod.
so 6.
6 points. Got it.
Significantly better.
That's better.
Okay.
3 times as good.
Shovel.
Shovel Knight's gonna attack.
Who?
He's gonna attack Ras Nsi.
Okay.
That's what everybody else was doing. Shovel Knight thought that was a good idea. And he's going to attack with advantage because he's invisible. And he is going to have a 19
Does
on
it?
his first attack. And he's going to attack for 9 damage.
Woo!
Yeah.
Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight. Do him in, Shovel Knight.
Okay.
Do him in on this next shot.
Is he still knocked prone?
Yes.
He's going to attack with advantage on his other attack. Which is a 15.
Still hits?
Fuck yeah, this time he's doing bludgeoning damage. Yeah, for 8 bludgeoning damage.
Show
Alright.
him.
To knock him unconscious.
No.
Okay. He's gonna try.
Yay!
Alright. Is that it?
Yeah, he's gonna save his action surge for now.
Okay. And it's gonna go back to the top to Ras Nsi.
Oh shit, he's not dead.
He does not look good. Like
I mean, he didn't look good when we got here.
a couple more points and he's gone. But from actually that doesn't make any sense to put them there. So from here, you see from behind his throne comes 4 ghouls,
Ooh.
seemingly under his control.
That's fair.
All right.
Not an unreasonable choice.
So
I hate undead though.
You do.
You shoot the shit out of those ghouls right after we kill this guy. Is Ras Nsi undead?
no,
Damn.
he's a Yanti.
Nah. Well, he's under the death curse. I thought maybe he was considered undead. I didn't even do anything.
I am. But you got a finger on my gum.
That's true.
Brooks.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't worry about it.
She's in the middle of being disgusted.
Yes. I'm all trying to get the gum in my mouth and not have it stick on my face.
Yeah.
It's a process.
It's a good goal. Admirable.
Gotta have goals.
Something to work for.
Things to achieve.
That's a good move, but would he do that?
I don't know. What do you?
I don't know. I'm really torn. Oh, you'll see that he has an upside down triangle on his head. He's kind of got bandages around, he's only got the one eye he can see, and his arm and his chest are all bandaged up.
Punch him in the eye.
What would he do?
Hey, stop killing me, you invisible.
Now you're all visible.
He doesn't know that all of us are missing. There could be more of us.
Right. Good point, Pat. Let's do something that's AoE then.
I'm way over here in the corner.
I'm right next to Sean.
You're the kid who asks about homework.
Yeah.
You didn't even do the homework though, and you were like,
Exactly.
Yeah, that was me.
You gonna collect the whole.
That was me.
"Oh yeah."
Yeah, now I am, because I asked. Yeah, that was...
This is shitty. He's
That
got a
was
couple of
fucking me.
moves that he could do, but these take too long. This would be great if he was not in a nearly dead state.
That's fair.
But he doesn't want you guys to get the puzzle key. This is like the toughest NPC decision I've ever made. Because he doesn't want to give you guys the puzzle cube, obviously, right?
He also
That's
doesn't want to die.
he also doesn't want to die. But if he could take you guys with him, that wouldn't be a bad call either.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
And really, there's not a lot of ways out of here. So as a bonus action, he's gonna, or not as a bonus action, as a free action, he's gonna put his fingers in his mouth and whistle exceptionally loud.
Gross.
And then, fuck it, why not? He's gonna just say, he's going to circle around you guys, like everybody here in front of him that's up fighting him up close. Donut of invulnerability through you guys around. And then he's just gonna say that Dendar the Night Serpent will destroy you all. And he's just gonna drop a fireball fucking right on top of all of you so that it hits everybody, himself included.
Even me in the corner?
Even you in the corner. You asshole.
I'm not gonna hide in a
I'm just
corner.
kidding.
It's a good tactic.
I need everybody to make me dexterity saving throws.
I can see it coming though, right?
Plus...
Yes.
+4 from me.
No, he's not near you. Because he
did.
moved to a
He said,
he moved
I'm
to
near
line
you,
them
right?
both up. They were in the middle and over here. He'd have to be over here to hit them both.
I'm near him though, right?
You are. You're
11.
not.
Cool, so I got
Shovel Knight
+1.
is.
Shovel Knight is.
You got 11.
Alright, for
Ha!
Shovel Knight.
Double
19 for Shovel Knight.
Nice job,
It
Shovel
up
Knight.
to
Oh
11.
yeah. And a 25 for me. I appreciate the +4. Don't need it right now.
Okay, Sean. 5.
Oh no!
You're lucky you're charismatic, my friend.
That is with my +4.
I know.
That, so 5, 11 patches.
Oh, gotta roll for patches. Patches gets a 21.
All right, and you guys.
We both passed.
Okay.
As long as a 19 passes.
Yes.
17.
Dodge, dip, dunk, dive, and dodge.
Dick.
Okay, so let me roll out the damage here.
If you can dodge it.
You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball.
Not true. They have totally different flight patterns. Patterns.
Ha!
I would feel like I'd try a lot harder to dodge a wrench. However.
Yeah. Not unreasonable.
What the? I quit. I'm done. I'm going home. You guys suck.
This gym isn't that important to
It's
me.
not that important.
There are other gyms.
Justin Long when he takes that first punch into the face. So funny.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, that is a good movie. Fucking Chuck Norris.
So you both take 56 points of fire damage,
Ow.
and you guys take half of that.
Which is
6, 25, 28.
28.
Health.
Ow!
No.
I am going to use Absorb Elements.
Smart.
So he's dead.
Cool.
Blew himself up.
You said how much? Sorry.
56.
No, what was the half for patches?
28.
28.
And 14 for me.
And his buddy
And
passes.
Yeah, 5.
So he takes the 28.
Yes. Alright. So.
Did his own dudes
Oh, what about
take
the
damage?
ghouls? Yeah.
And the champion did I?
Everybody.
What?
For everybody.
Everybody.
In the club.
Which is great for me. I'm about to Colossus slay everything that's still alive.
I got 3 health.
I have 3 health.
Take this potion.
I'll just come.
Oh, yeah. That
I'll
makes sense.
just mass heal everybody.
Mass healing one.
Yeah. Unless I just cure wounds myself at a high level. And then I'll be okay.
Yeah, that's another choice.
And then I can heal everybody next time.
Yeah, that's something you could do.
Ghouls don't look great either. But they're still there, and so is the champion.
He looks okay, I imagine.
Yeah, he's relatively alright. So, that's the ghoul's turn. So, they're gonna move in such a way to attack. Yeah, alright, so you did a lot of damage and they were still, so they're gonna go to you, actually to you 4.
Yeah.
So 1 on each of you. So they are going to claw you all. So we'll start with you, Adric. That's a 7. Bill.
Just like that.
Ooh, hey, that's a Tracy.
22.
That's a score. That was just barely.
Aw, you did.
That is 11 points.
I'm
You did.
unconscious.
Okay. Then do you fail? You don't fail when you go unconscious. You don't fail con saves, do you? Make me a con save.
Mm. 21.
Okay, so that's fine. Murray. That's gonna be not a hit. And then Carrick. Tracy.
17. Fair.
You're gonna take 10 points slashing damage. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, no.
How does a 10 work?
Whoa, you are lucky, sir.
Lucky sir.
You just
Call me
happened
lucky sir.
to pass.
Woo!
Speaking of, it is your turn.
Alright.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. Because of the stench of this ghoul.
Alright, 12.
Fuck. Alright, yeah. Go ahead.
Just
It's your turn.
better. Then
It's in your shit.
he's in my shit right now.
He is. You see his long tongue.
Yeah. And
Not like that.
how far away is Bill from me currently?
Bill.
He's not within like donut of invulnerability
No.
space.
Bill is 30 feet away from you.
I want to prompt an opportunity attack from this thing.
You have a cleric with healing word.
Oh shit! Alright, well,
Yeah, but then I lose my turn.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot this. I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to this guy right in my face.
Sure.
And I'm gonna shoot him.
Disadvantage.
That's okay. I hope that's okay. 3. So a 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, cool. And I'm gonna Colossus Slayer, Hunter's Mark, and deal an extra 4 damage because he is undead and he is my favorite enemy.
Sure.
He's your favorite enemy.
He is my favorite of enemies. So that is 12 plus 14, 26 damage on this guy.
Okay, he goes down.
Then I am going to turn to one of the other ghouls, the one that is currently on Adric.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to shoot that one
Sure.
with a 21.
Yep.
Alright. Can't Colossus Slayer, can't Hunter's Mark.
No, he took damage.
Yeah.
Oh, you're but you're
only
only
works
yeah,
once.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
once per turn. Which is a shame. So I'll only deal 15 damage.
Still goes down. Okay.
Nice.
And then I'm going to move 30. There's that big guy, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna move behind Shovel Knight, the big guy, me.
Okay, the big guy's in the center of the room. He hasn't even moved. Shovel
Yes.
Knight's up at the throne.
Yes, I'm gonna move past the throne,
Okay.
past Shovel Knight.
Murray, start of your turn. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that was for
17. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool.
So you have a ghoul on your face. And one is next to... One's on your face, and one is by...
Bill.
I'm gonna recklessly attack the one by my face.
Okay. Oh, shit. He would have had advantage on you. I forgot. Wow. So that's how it's going to be, huh?
17 on that one.
17, so 27.
That's going to hit.
Yeah, 23 or 4 for the other one.
So
20 damage.
Wrong.
Oh, bummer. To 9 damage.
He is still alive.
Boo! I'm gonna attack him again, but he's prone. Oh, 16.
Still going to hit.
Cool. Tiny damage. You have been failing me, so I'm gonna use a different one. A little better. 10, 11 damage.
Okay, that one's it. Actually, make me another Constitution saving throw, because you're next to the one that's by Bill, because you both moved up on him.
Natural 20, so
Okay.
26.
Can't smell
27.
these turtle nostrils.
Sure.
He can hold his breath for an hour.
Oh!
Too bad that's not what he's doing, though. Bill, that's it.
So I killed one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, your last crit.
I'm gonna use my last crit.
Okay.
Oh god!
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I was feeling it. Yeah. 23.
You're good.
Alright. Should Patches make one as well?
Yes.
Bitches.
Oof, Patches.
Oh, bitches.
+2.
Con save. So a 9.
Patches is poisoned.
Oh no.
Patches, yay.
Patches is going to still attack this guy, even though he has disadvantage.
He has pack tactics, so it's a regular
Oh, yay! Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
shot, which you seem to forget regularly.
I do. 23.
But I refuse to forget that.
13.
Yeah, that's good. It's still up, but he's not looking good.
He has to make a strength save or get knocked prone.
Sure. He's good.
Okay. Then I am going to stand up
Mm-hmm.
and lay on hands for 30.
Okay.
29.
No, I still have 5 left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're level 7. Schmat.
And that is my turn.
Got it. Edric.
I'm gonna mass cure healing word
Okay.
on everybody for 7 points.
How many? It's just 1d4 for everybody?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Mass healing
How many
word
points did you say?
7.
is one, it's 3rd level, so it's 1.
Okay.
Okay. Then it is enemy 1.
Wait, that's a bonus action spell.
Yes, that's true.
This is.
So you still have an action.
And you still have. Actually, never mind. I was going to say your
Spiritual
spiritual weapon's still there, but you can't use it because you're using your bonus action. But yeah, you still have an action.
Yes, like you could attack that.
Ghoul that's next to me.
Or something else.
With
I was gonna say, what's the closest enemy to me?
I mean, they're all pretty much equal
What's
distance.
the other wand you have?
It's a magic missile.
Oh, well then I'll just magic missile the champion.
Okay.
I will use 6 charges of that.
Okay.
So how many d4s?
That's 3 plus 5, so 8.
8.
Can I borrow some?
Here's 2.
I got 3.
Yeah.
7.
I need 1 more. Grazie.
Great.
Alright, come on, Yahtzee.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
4, 4, 4.
1, 1, 1. 2, 3. So that's 15, 20.
What the math over?
Is that plus all the 7s? Or plus all the 1s?
Oh, he has
24 plus 1. He doesn't have 10 more.
Oh no, I didn't add any
Yeah.
at once.
Oh, yeah.
added them.
Okay, so 27?
Yeah, 28 though.
28. No,
Yeah.
there's 8 of them.
All right, now who's?
The purple one under your papers.
Oh, I didn't add that one.
Yeah,
Did you add that
Yeah, I
one?
did.
You did. Thank you.
Well, yeah, there were 3 4s and 3 1s, so that was 15. Like, so it's easy math.
Oh, yeah, plus 25.
Groups of 5s.
How much was that total?
27.
28.
28. Damn it, every time.
49.
Got it.
But you didn't have 10 more as blessing. Did you?
No.
No.
My
Okay.
you gave it.
To those two.
Okay, cool.
Alright, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. His turn. Bonus action. He's going to heal himself.
Boo!
That's alright. Burn through that bonus action healing.
Sure. For a decent amount. Basically, it looks like everything you just did, and then some, just negated. So,
Alright.
from the damage you just did.
But that's good.
We learned
that-
something about him.
And it also means he didn't heal up from the fireball.
Mm-hmm.
He just healed up from.
Then he's going to move to Bill and start going for you.
Alright.
Is the ghoul still
There's
Oh.
one.
Yes, there's one ghoul.
When
With
he moves within 10 feet of it, does he have to make a Constitution saving throw?
No, because he's immune.
Poison. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Yuante.
So,
So good.
gonna hit you, Bill. Ooh.
Ooh,
Little
Bill.
Billy boy.
He gonna hit you.
25 points.
Alright.
Hey.
I'm done.
What?
I
What are you saying? Huh? You have something to say? Huh? That is another 25 points.
unconscious.
And he's gonna move for his third attack
Ah, fuck.
and go for you, Mr. Magic Missile. Yep.
No, that was poison, right?
No, just slashing.
Okay.
He randomly does extra slashing damage. It's just a thing they do, I guess.
Oh.
Champions. It's one of like the new NPC types from Bolo's Guide.
Oh shit! It was one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
12.
Oh fuck.
He's unconscious.
Yeah.
23.
I had 10 health.
28 points. To you, Pat.
Alright.
Then, an action surge. Come over to you.
To me, I'm behind Shovel Knight though.
Are you like? How are you behind him? Let me ask you that.
I'm like 10 feet behind Shovel Knight. Like I.
Well, he had to cross the room to go get him because he took out Bill
Right.
and he went to go get him. Now he's going back.
Okay.
So he was in the center of the room, so he had pretty. And actually,
How big is the room?
the room is
How much movement does he have?
Is the roof on fire?
the roof is not on fire.
That's good.
He was started in the center of the room.
Okay.
Shovel Knight was up at the throne because
Right.
he moved to hit Ras Nsi.
Yes, and I was-
So was Bill.
I was behind Shovel.
Correct.
So I was behind the throne.
Correct. Well, the throne is up against the wall, so you can
Ah.
actually get behind.
How
the
did the
throne.
ghouls come out from behind the throne then?
Like there's a secret
magic.
passage behind the throne itself
Okay. That's where I
where they
wanted to
come
be.
out of. Yeah. I got it. Yeah. So he was basically in the middle of the room. He only had to move 10 feet to get to this guy.
Right.
Then he moved 10 feet, or I guess 20 feet back to where he was to get, or for Bill. Sorry, so I'll agree that he can't get to you.
Alright. Cool.
So I'll go for Bill, or I'll go for Murray instead.
Boo!
You take half damage.
No, that's a miss.
Take no damage.
That one hit.
What kind of damage is it?
Slashing.
So half.
14.
11, 20 points, so 10. 16, 21, so 11. And then it is Shovel Knight's turn.
Okay, cool. Shovel Knight's gonna take his first action to go over to Bill, and he's gonna pour.
Does he still have healing potions
I
left?
got one healing potion left. He picked up,
Alright.
and he's gonna 6 health over to Bill, and then he's going to action surge and close in on.
Okay, he didn't use it.
Yes, he didn't use it last time. He's gonna bonus action heal himself
Sure.
for 12.
Okay.
So he's up to 59 health. And then he is going to attack twice on this guy. Natural 1 and a 19.
Yeah, 19 hit.
Alright, cool. And he is going to do, nice, 12 damage.
Okay. 12 damage. Got it.
Alright. Then it is my turn.
Nope, then it's the remaining ghoul's turn.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
He's gonna go for Bill.
Oh.
I mean, he's right there. Shovel Knight would have had to. We'll make it retroactive. Have him make me a con save.
Come on. 8 plus, oh yeah, he's...
It's gotta be 10.
Yeah.
Alright,
he's
so that's
10.
fine. So he's gonna go for you. You're prone.
Oh no, resilient wisdom.
Yep. So Ghoul's gonna hit. Ghoul's like loyal to the last. H comes before I. In case you were curious.
Thank you. Wait.
10 points.
I'm back down.
Give me a con save. That's his turn.
12.
You're fine. Carrick.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot the ghoul once.
Sure.
Waiting for that one.
I'm waiting for it.
I'm not gonna use Colossus Slayer on him.
Do you get the option?
I don't know. Well, try not to though.
He's like, I wasn't going to say anything, but if you said it was okay, it's fine.
Thought it would be okay. I'll tell you in a sec.
When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra d8. It says you can deal this extra damage only once per turn. So I guess I'd argue that, sure, you can make the decision.
Alright, cool. So I'm gonna not do that now. And I will deal 18 damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh shit! And then I'm gonna move my Hunter's Mark over to this champion fellow
There's your bonus action.
as my bonus action.
Sure.
And then I'm going to shoot him.
Sure.
For a 16.
Miss.
It's a
It
shame.
shatters off of his scales. Murray.
Debating whether I want to take a potion. That's bonus action, right? Should I take a potion? Yeah.
Build a potion.
No, can I, if he's unconscious?
As an action.
That's the whole if and or but about it.
You tell me? What you got, Celine?
I don't know. I'm gonna attack. Cause, yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
attack. Alright. Not recklessly. Cause I don't want him to have it fainted.
Okay. Sure.
It's not a bad.
15.
Nope.
Bus.
You can only choose reckless on the first attack, so
Yes,
this one is
we'll
by
try to-
default not. Nope. Natural 1.
Cool, but he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Unless you were taking a potion.
It's not a bonus action.
It's just the end
It's
of
just
it.
a
Oh, it's just
It's
an end
just
of the
a
turn?
thing I
Okay.
Are you
Sure.
2 in them?
Hmm?
Are you taking a potion?
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna pass. Uses indomitable.
So he takes 3 lightning damage.
Look out. Bill.
Holy. Wait.
the save.
14. So that's a fail.
That's a fail. Adric. Oh, you're unconscious too, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
That's an 8.
That's a fail.
Mhm.
It's his turn.
I was gonna potion.
No, you can potion.
Can I still potion?
You can potion yourself, yeah.
Okay, cool. I have my little one.
Oh, okay.
Which is a little one.
I didn't
I have
see
my
tiny guy.
tiny death. Come on, butts.
Oh, wow.
That's
Wow.
real bad.
Fine.
She could have done worse.
One. She could have done one
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
He's coming for you.
Oh no, he'll prompt an opportunity attack from Shovel Knight then.
And
He's
me?
gonna prompt an opportunity attack from her. He's gonna go around Shovel Knight's. How far? I'm really.
I'm doing my best to stay out of physical range of this guy is what I'm doing.
I understand what you're doing, but
Shovel Knight's like,
So I get to
Yeah,
attack.
Shovel Knight's acting as bodyguard. Gotta get past Shovel Knight.
yeah,
25.
That's gonna hit. I'm gonna say that based on the room, just the way the room is laid out, because you went back by the throne. Like there's Shovel Knight, and then like there's a 5-foot square. You could get 10 feet away from Shovel Knight, but if he circles around Shovel Knight, that's 5 feet from
Alright.
15.
15 points. Oh shit.
uh-huh.
Oh, he's not doing so great, but he's still gonna go for you.
Alright, that's fair.
Natural 20.
Whoa.
But he doesn't get to do the extra 2d6, but he does it anyway because he crits, because he's using Greatsword.
Oh, great.
Because he only gets to do that when he's above half health,
Ah, good.
which is a cool feature. I kind of like it for an enemy.
Yeah.
21.
Alright.
Second strike, natural 1.
Nice.
Third strike, 2.
Oh,
Oh, great.
I have Tamar's Blessing, so that 14 is a 15.
Sure.
That is a fact.
Well, a pass, we'll say.
Ha.
Shovel Knight.
I'm sorry, I'm doing math real quick. Okay. So Shovel Knight doesn't have any more potions. Shovel Knight climbs up onto the throne and jumps off and shovel drops on this guy.
Alright,
Shovel Knight.
let's see it.
Go.
Come on, Shovel Knight. Alright, that is a 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
Alright, and that's a crit.
It's an automatic crit.
So critical hit renders the foe senseless. So he has to make a Constitution saving throw, which is
Well, he's gonna pass. He rolled a 19.
well,
But you still get to crit.
but he is gonna crit. And he's gonna. Oh yeah, he is gonna deal 19 damage.
And he won't take anybody's shite.
And
This guy's shite.
and down he goes.
Oh yeah.
Shovel Knight shovel drops on him. He had 16 health left,
Nice.
and takes him right into the ground. And off goes the head with the drop.
Oh yeah.
All right. You got 2 people unconscious.
Yeah, what do we do?
Cure wounds.
All right. So make a death save
Edric.
because he's taking his action to cure Adric, unless you have potions.
Nah.
So
I don't think I have potions.
Fail.
all right, and then you can.
Cure wounds.
All right.
Ah, I'm up.
You get 8 health. You get 8 health. I'm not like I'm not very wise for being a ranger. You know,
So what?
get
There's
so
a secret
many-
passage behind the throne?
There's a secret passage behind the throne.
That the ghouls came out of, but that's healed back up.
I head back over to that
Is that
door
where the
real
cube
quick,
is gonna
Yeah.
be?
and I'm gonna take just like a shit ton of rope and just tie it around the handles so that it's
Okay, you tie the door
huge
shut.
pain in the ass.
As
to
you
open.
tie that shut, you sit and look down at the holes in the floor in the door that let snakes through, and you go, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab Ras Nsi's sword.
Okay.
'Cause we heard it was super cool.
You have it.
Mass cure wounds.
That's a healing word.
For 8 healing word.
Cool.
Does anybody have detect magic?
We do have detect magic. We cast it.
I cast detect magic.
I'm gonna do a
Okay, his sword is magic.
cure wounds on myself.
The other guy's sword magic too.
No, his bracers are magic,
I take
Oh
those.
shit.
and he has magic in his pocket.
Oh, it's in
I
his
take
pocket.
that.
That's a sending stone. 1 stone.
All right.
Someone has the other one. You don't know who.
Sending stone.
Well, it's a stone, but you'll find out that it's a sending stone.
Alright.
I'm also gonna go back by the throne to see if there's anything magic-y back here.
Or if the throne is magic.
You see the teleporter in the corner is magic.
That's magic.
Look for the cube.
You don't see the cube, and you don't see You look around the shrine, or throne rather, and you don't see us. Well, actually, I guess make me perception check as you're looking around. Well, Bill said he was doing it, so let's go Bill first. You're healing right now.
20.
Okay, so there's nothing, you can't figure out anything about the throne itself, but to the wall next to it, you see a door, or a secret door.
Cool. I open it.
Okay, you do that, and it leads you. Shadows dance over this opulent bedchamber. Cushions lie in one corner, and decorative shields line the walls. Treasures are heaped around the room, gold and silver coins, a gilded harp, a jeweled wine flask, pillows of silk, and fine clothes draped over wooden mannequins. To the east, an engraved stone disc is set in the floor of an alcove. To the west, a rectangular steel plate mounted on the wall is polished to a mirror-like sheen.
Anything magic in here?
Oh, let's see.
Other than the...
Is there a puzzle cube?
Yeah.
You're looking through the hoard, flask, doublet, matching money pouch, Gormirian cloak, moonshade harp, 3 cushions of Tarami silk. Hidden under the cushions is a spell book.
Ooh. Take that. Put it in the bag of holding.
A couple of gemstones, a froghemoth statue, and a puzzle
Wait, how big
cube.
is that?
Alright.
Statue?
Puzzle cube in the bag.
The statue is a froghemoth statuette made of painted wood with 3 amethyst gemstones for eyes.
Is there any tables?
Which puzzle cube is this?
Papazodal.
So it's
And there's transmutation magic around all of the shields on the walls.
Ooh.
Weird.
Magic shields.
Mm-hmm.
Transmutation. Another thing.
Transmutation.
You want to take them?
I think we'll get out of here.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean,
We're pretty good with shields.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're good.
All right,
We got
let's
magic
go.
shields.
Is there a
I'd
wooden...
take all the gold and put it in the bag of holding.
take
Yeah, I'll
shield.
get you that.
And the harp and whatnot.
Is there a wooden table?
No.
Why?
Any wood?
Uh,
A raft.
Oh, shit.
We can just go. You guys can raft. That was my thought process.
make me perception checks.
15.
20.
22.
25.
23.
You 3 hear splashing farther down the cave,
Aw,
echoing
man.
up the hallway towards you.
Hydra. Maybe.
Or just reinforcements. He whistled real
Either
loud.
way.
Yeah.
Something's a coming.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys head out. Which way do you go?
They're splashing. They hear splashing down the tunnel.
Down further down the tunnel, large splashing waves kind of making its way down the tunnel.
Down the.
Down
water.
the towards you. Yeah, the
Okay.
water path towards you.
Alright,
So the only way out of here, unfortunately, you don't know how to activate the
teleporter
teleporters. So the only way out is the way you came.
through the main.
So untie the door.
Oh hey.
Or through whatever's making that noise.
Do we think that that's the Hydra?
If you want to go look, you can go look.
Go take a peek.
But that's up to you if you want to do it.
No, I don't want to do that. I just want to go right out the main doors and just fucking run. Let's just run out of here.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot Patch just got 8 health.
Run away.
Yeah, if anything, if you want to send anybody to look, we send Patches to look because he's the fastest and he can catch up with us.
Alright.
Alright, so we'll head out the main door, Patches will head out the other door.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast first. I'm gonna use my other 2 first level spells
Mm-hmm.
to cast Cure Wounds. Oh no, I guess I would only have 1 other Cure Wounds left. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on what's your guys' health stat?
16.
24.
Yeah.
Bill. For 10.
Thanks.
As good as I can cure wounds, my friend.
Yeah, that was good. I feel good.
All right, you guys run out. Patches goes and sees a large 7-headed dragon creature moving its way down the hallway towards you guys.
Patch, just come back!
Patches comes running back.
So we head towards the main door then.
Okay. So you guys run out basically past. You guys are gonna go. Which way are you gonna go? You're in the main blood room. You guys are gonna go back out the secret way you came.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, so you run down that hallway. You come to the four-way intersection.
Close the door behind us.
Sure.
Hydrant got thumbs. Can't grab the thing to open it. Hopefully, it's too dumb to do that.
Guys, isn't the water bit by where we came in? So can it just?
It could loop around. Yeah.
If it's smart enough.
If it's smart enough.
Hopefully, we'll get past.
So you guys are running. You make your way into the room. There's the portcullis to the side with the concubine area.
Is that closed right now?
It's open right now. The lever's on your side.
Does the lever need to be pushed up or pulled down?
Pushed up to lock it in. To shut the portcullis.
I want to shoot the portcullis. I want to shoot the lever.
Okay, while you're running,
Yeah.
make me a shot at disadvantage.
Guidance.
That's not a thing.
Just kidding.
15. Oh well.
You guys
Okay,
go
Jack.
run in. You run into the hallway that leads down. You have the door to your left, which leads to the snake pit. The door straight across, which leads you back to where that invisible, or where you were when he banished the snake away.
Right.
And straight ahead of you is that weird place with the dude with all the poisons and the undead.
That was locked.
So yeah, I guess
There's
creepy snake room.
which is the way back to where we came from.
Yeah, creepy
Like what
snake
we-
So
room.
they both lead
Well,
you
they can
that
both
way.
lead there.
Oh.
But this way.
So you
we
guys
just gotta
run
go
down
creepy
the
snakes.
hallway.
Bash him again.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you guys are running, and you guys hear at this point just a deep chorus of wails of sadness, of dragon wailing sadness from the throne room echo through the hall,
Suck it up.
and you hear people. You hear mustering and arms being pulled and splashing and screaming, and then you hear.
Oh man, guys, really run.
And you guys run into the hallway, and there, the snake is coiled in the middle of the room.
Run by him.
Mask of the Beast.
Doesn't work. He's an intelligence of 10
You.
because he was awakened. Just like he told you, he was awakened. He can speak.
Just running.
Yeah. Let's just
You can go,
take
man.
the dodge action and run past him.
Take the disengage action and run past him.
Take the disengage action and run past him.
Disengage action. Past him.
Like, don't even try it, Snake. We are just leaving here, my friend.
Okay. Cool. You guys run past him, burst through that room into the slave pits.
Yep.
What do you do?
Keep running.
Take the disengage action and keep running.
We're trying to just bolt on out of here, right?
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Oh, red wizards, make us invisible.
Please.
You don't have a connection anymore.
I know.
I have the telepathy home. Can I?
No, you have to see them.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right, fine. Those were the
There's those four. There's that one UNT guy, right?
There are several.
And the 4 broodlings.
There are 3 brood guards and the 1 dude.
All right. We don't want to fight these guys. We just want to run away.
I mean,
Ideally.
yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you guys run past. Okay. So Pat, you get hit with an arrow for 4 points. And Murray, you're not raging, so you get hit with 2 arrows for 12 points.
For what?
12 points.
Okay.
As you guys run past out the main room, and you burst
Beard.
out through the door, and you run back up the 100-foot hallway to the outside. You now find yourself in the main city of Omu, in the snake area of the palace, not invisible.
Let's go south.
Yeah.
Towards the red wizards.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are now running through the difficult terrain of Omu,
Yes.
and that's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
I feel like we're all running like Jack Sparrow now.
I mean, I'm riding on a direwolf.
Well, I'm running.
Leaving like I came in.
Yeah, run
There
it.
you go.
You came full circle tonight.
Alright, guys, thank you all.
Thanks for the +1.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
That helped.
That was
a lot.
clutch.
That was clutch.
Yeah, thanks. Just kidding, you're awesome.
Right, guys? We will catch you next week, where we'll see how true the words of the Red Wizards were as they attained the final puzzle cube from Ras Nsi's temple.
Guys, when we get out, just keep running past the red wizard.
They still have the 2 cubes you need.
I know, but still.
Here's the cubes!
Like, we don't know.
Just kidding.
And then,
Cubes.
yes, Monday, this coming Monday, will be Princess of the Apocalypse, so be on the lookout. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Internet.
Thank you, everyone.
Later.